Yo! Yo! Didn't hear that. He didn't hear that. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Let me eat this real quick so I don't do it loudly on cam. Alright, I ate it. Yo! Chimerics with the prime. Dude, appreciate it. Okay. We got a lot on the agenda today. Let's have some people pull up. Or start listing off the things on but how is your guys' Tuesday? Got tatted today, bros. A lot of my money gone. This shit was 600, 700 bucks? God. Fuck. even know. 2K in savings? No. Not that much. Not that much. Definitely a lot of, actually, fuck, I've spent a lot of money this month. I need to reel it. I bought some One Piece clothes, some Naruto clothes. I got fucking, actually, last time I streamed, a bunch of shits happened. It didn't even. What is this? Someone is streaming Konosuba Fantastic Days. Konosuba Fantastic. Cleveland Cavaliers have agreed to a 1-year non-guaranteed deal with Taco Fall. Why is Cleveland just stacking on these big men? Hello? Tallest team in the NBA? What the fuck is going on? Anyways, alright. Do we want camera today? Yeah, we want camera. We want camera today, right? Turn this bitch on. I sound lower? Oh. Yeah, I should sound better now. I accidentally hit my microphone. Alright, what's up, yo? Alright. Yo! I need to get a new hat, bro. Okay, what's up? So if you can see, I got some nice slam dunk. You can't really see all of them, but I got the entire starting lineup from Slam Dunk right over there. It's actually pretty clean. They're all magnetic too. I can show you here. Hold up. Let me show you this shit. And just boom. And slap that bitch back on. That shit's kind of cool. It was really expensive though, so yeah. I don't know why my stream does that. Oh, and for those that didn't see on Twitter, I got my tattoos, bro. Shit. Can't really see it. Maybe if I do it like this. All right, for any Monster fans. Oh wait, this is hard to work with when it's like inverted controls. We got the Monster tattoo right here. Sheesh. Sheesh. And then, any fellow enjoyers? Fuck, it's like, it didn't focus. Any fellow enjoyers? Shit. But yeah, that was a lot of money too. Yeah, we got that. What else happened? Something else happened. Oh, I can show you this, I guess. These are kind of cool. So I bought these Naruto clothes. We got the got some Tsukiyomi going. I'm gonna take some pictures in that. And then the cleanest thing I bought. Look at this shit. Gaara versus Rock Lee shorts. It's bright as fuck. I don't know why. Look at this shit. That's kind of clean, bro. We got the champion. And we also have no fucking pockets. There's no pockets in them bitches. All this and still no bitches? True. Alright, on the agenda today. We're doing React Andy stream. So I'm just gonna straight up only watch YouTube videos today because I'm kind of fucking tired and I don't have any other plans for today. So that's what we're gonna do. So if you guys have any ideas of what I should watch, link it in chat. And I will watch it. The Cash Jackson special? Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised Cash still hasn't beaten Skyward Sword. And he calls himself a Zelda fan. I beat that shit like 2 weeks after. Or 2 weeks before he did. Can I put my balls in your jaw? Did he ever beat Dragon Quest XI? I have no idea. What's this? The Glorious Octagon of Destiny. Is this DMCA? That's the first question. Is this DMCA? Fuck it, bro. This is... Dude. This is how you age your content on the internet. Hey! These people are really good at fucking edits, though. Look at this. These guys are crazy good. Also, let me know if the audio is too loud. Hey! Should I do my hair like Jack Black? Should I grow out my hair like that, grow out a thicker beard, and just look like this mid-2000s Jack Black? Has Jack Black seen this? No, Jack Black! Octavania, oh my god. Did you see him walking? Look at him walk. Dude, the amount of effort these, like, even though it's like 20 to 30 seconds of video because they're like made by different people, this shit still takes a lot of time to do, man. Like, he even has him walking as Simon. No! I'm gonna go to the next one. This is kind of just music with cool edits. What is this? No! 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 Yeah, Gen 5 is 10 years old now. Fuck! Fuck, that makes me old. Saltiest controllers. Oh, dude, we gotta watch this. That's so many people I can recognize. Okay, that was
It's
decent.
not just you, that's them.
Yeah.
Like every single match of Melee is a battle of wills. Ooh, Carso slaps his knee. Shy City knee slappers.
Throw it across the room, please.
Chicago famous for slapping their knees.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he spiked
That was a
it
decent
so
bounce off the floor,
hard.
too.
Dude, that's...
Did you see it? He's picking it up. Oh, wow. June is so fucking...
He's gonna throw it
so-
again. He has to throw it again.
It's carpeted floor.
The zoom in. Oh my god. Oh, the bounce! Bro. Holy shit, dude. How is this not number one? Oh my god. Literally everyone's gotten up. Everyone fucking got up.
Positioning is, yeah, very important. Okay, that's it.
Oh, the classic.
Ice.
Handshake. Handshake with ice. Handshake into hug, yeah, yeah. And then...
Well, Ethan, not happy, of course.
Because he saw the picture of the dog playing Guitar Hero. Oh, what's this guy's name again? Kiraflex? I love this guy. I love this guy. What's funny is that he's a decent player too. It's not like he's a scrub. He's a super passionate player. He's like turning Super Saiyan for a second. He's doing fucking Tony Hawk tricks. Is he still around? I think he's still around. This guy's name is Big D. Oh. Respect him. I respect that one. I respect that one. We all feel the pain. This is. I'm assuming this is a kid, bro. How are you gonna rage quit against the kid and throw your controller, bro? Come look at the size difference of these people. This is literally, it could be like a father-son like duo just having a good old time. Having a nice bonding moment, and then you get forward smash off the screen and you throw your fucking controller. Okay, well, you're just trash.
Shit. Might have been going for a gift of some sort.
Oh, is he gonna do it again? Oh, it's Smash 4. Bro. These people should just not be competing. You don't have the mindset to fucking compete. You just don't have the mindset to compete. Oh, that's it. That's it. It's over.
Jeff going for that nana. God.
Classic.
Shit.
Fuck.
I think Jeff won.
The classic. That's like the first salty moment I could remember. Okay, this is such a cringy video, in my opinion. Because, like, you clearly won, right? That's a good pop-off. Decent pop. K9, that's what it is. It's a decent pop-off, right? K9's pissed that he popped off on him, right? So, sure, out of K9's nature, he has a small outburst. Where did that come from? I feel like he just had an urge to pop off after he popped off on his pop-off because he wanted the last word. There's a lot of moments where that happens, and I just find it really awkward. Let's go, K9.
sliter med å få second kick.
Bruh.
Å,
Footstool nå.
footstoolen også. Å.
Footstool nå.
Don't fall for it again. Please don't fall for it again.
Å,
Bruh. Oh.
Ja, har vi en liten raid fra...
Oh my god. He was getting dragged up.
So he's doing. He doesn't want. I don't think he wants the laser.
Oh, Zoso? Okay, let's go.
I think that's gonna be it.
I'm assuming he's gonna get
Yeah?
a gimp. Oh, no, never mind.
Let's go, Tyler. Shoutouts to Lin guy.
Wait, did he throw the controller in his hand?
And the lint god.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, that was so close. Yep, taking that game. Yep, getting rid of that game.
Dude, Smash 4 was so bad.
And
And you just broke your controller.
It's like,
take his time.
yeah. He wants the axe right now.
And up smash.
Axe,
Oh,
yep,
and that's
he
gonna
immediately
do
started.
it.
And he...
Throwing his controller. He still has one more
Paused.
game.
So, yeah, well, actually, no, 2 more games. Or maybe, like, potentially.
Oh, 2 more games.
He literally broke his controller.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he
JFK
broke
is-
his controller. He had broken it.
Wow, that's... JP's controller.
Oh my god.
Zeus needs to be careful.
Back throw.
Not gonna
Shouldn't
kill.
take it.
No.
Yes, it
Oh
will.
my gosh. And there goes another.
Look at it. Look how silly this is.
Shouldn't take it.
No.
Yes, it
Oh
will.
my gosh.
Yeah, man. Good games, dude. Yeah. And that, like,
And there goes another.
like, bro, come on.
GameStop is making a lot of money.
Oh, that almost killed.
The dunks that are almost. Oh,
Missed
this.
it.
Oh, goodness. Oh, man.
All right, and we lost another controller thanks to X. X taking grand finals right there, making that losers run back.
If you have bad karma in your life, you're going to come back as one of JFK's controllers. Like.
Bro, that was like one of the weakest fucking controller throws.
Oh, you see that little pop off by SK?
That was the weakest controller throw ever.
Oh.
Why is... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind, never mind.
Fuck, he's fucking that shit up. Oh, no. This is going to be like on.
That should be better, eh?
Dude, he's lost his mind.
Dude.
Spencer has lost his
Dude,
mind.
that controller's done, dude.
He's going.
Moving around with the fair, and that's it.
Damn.
And that is it.
Kid Goggles. I know who both these guys are. Kid Goggles and Sand. This is Kid Goggles right here.
God, it was like,
Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah.
He's really...
Kid Goggles on the left praying.
Oh, San over here.
Sand. Sand.
Oh, the wind up.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Why is he making this pose?
Doesn't surprise me.
The Roy could have won the match right there. And he knows it. And he knows it. He knows it.
That was my controller.
Oh no.
Have a clutch factor.
Not
He
really.
gets really nervous.
I absolutely agree.
Oh, that's a controller break.
That's unfortunate.
That was a good one.
We're gonna...
It bounced
Yes.
onto the table.
That was a good fucking throw. Okay, that's DMC. I'm just gonna mute this. Did he throw it at the TV? Classic, classic. Have I ever thrown a controller? Oh yeah, I've definitely thrown controllers. All right, come on. The dude's just walking around. Come on, come on. Come on. The dog doing?
No shit. I don't think I ever mentioned that, but
Oh my god.
Zach just going balls in because he's got stocks to do it, and that's it.
Bruh.
Hey, that was my controller.
Why are people throwing up?
That was a bullshit match.
Why are people throwing other people's controllers, man? Oh, 64.
boat.
Is that Tweak?
This isn't good.
Is this Tweak?
You attacking the legs, boy? Huh? Gave it away.
Oh shit.
Damn. I've actually never seen anyone in 64 throw the controller. Then again, I've barely seen anyone play 64. Does a mic count as a controller? No.
Off stage.
Oh, we're gonna get another left and throw.
Lazily, he does not grab the ledge. Club's got this beautiful angle, but he misses the ledge dash.
Beautiful angle, but Levin. I heard that. And you hear? Are you?
I was here for this tournament. I think I'm on the screen. Because I know half the people here. This is Trevor. That's Curtis. That's Peyton.
I heard that. And you hear? Are you heard? I heard the whole sequence. Here's what happened.
I think I was somewhere on the left. I remember being at that tournament. This tournament here, I was, even though I got 2-0'd, it didn't matter. I was very close to 2-0ing, or at least 2-1ing, at least beating Drugged Fox at this tournament.
I heard that.
It was literally last hit, last stock every game. And then I fell off. And then I became a streamer.
Oh, Capone proving to be the best recovery. Oh no, why did I do that?
That was loud.
Oh, nice. I didn't want it to happen. I wanted it. One way or
Yo, Slim Shady. Oh.
The controller's short, and he's a.
He like threw that thing like a rock, like he was trying to skip a rock in water. Don't fall for it.
If you do the roll on the stage there, you just
oh
wow, so much got the drops unfair. And the complete ability to edge guard.
Some of these controller throws are so awkward. Yeah, I think that was Big House 6.
Oh, that was really sick.
That was a clean tournament. I think that was the first tournament in Detroit instead of Ann Arbor.
Dude, Nick's is so mad. He broke his controller right now.
Oh! Yo, it literally separated. Yink sounds familiar.
Nick's literally broke his controller.
Look at that, bro. And it's not even a regular controller. That's a fucking Emerald controller. You idiot. This is like a super cursed video. This seems like super fake. Oh my god. That just seems fake. But Jesus Christ. Alright, what's the next video? Me when BDSP drops. Is that nice? Thanks. What do we have here? I literally watched this. What do we got here? I don't like that. Oh, this. This when he says Ganondorf. Classic. I don't get. Oh, okay. Well, that's the video. This is Germa goes through the window.
Oh shit! No! 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 No!
In a crew battle, one guy threw a Panasonic controller. That's just literally destroying money. That's the same video. Okay. What do we got here?
Hail Satan! Hail Satan! I knew it! You two morons are atheists!
Why does this have 2,000 views and it's from DarkTube? I don't want to watch this. Let's watch some unusual memes. Here we got 153. Here we go. Hell yeah! Yeah! Oh. He's tiny. Oh my god. No, don't do it. Ball.
What you doing? You got a hot dog?
Hot dog.
My roommate's picky. Oh, perfect. Thanks, boss.
What?
Cat in the trash can. Hi, Miranda.
Why is it in the trash can, bro? Okay, bro, they're literally editing out everything. What the fuck? Let's go to 152. Oh.
Big.
What's he gonna do? I don't know why I didn't expect that. No! Oh! Is that a raccoon? It is. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Dude, how did I not see that? That's actually crazy. Was something on the end of that? Oh.
If you didn't... Relax. Only thing I'm saying now is that I did not really know who you were. I thought you was a thug. It's dark over here, and when you... How about the overhead lights? I thought it was Christmas. I didn't know.
Yeah, I thought that was like an animal or something on the end. What the fuck is... Meow. 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 Why are there so many pizza videos? Pizza time. That donut?
I'll fight you for it.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What the f... Dougie. Okay, why do they have the camera sound, bro?
Extreme. Extemre.
Wait, what the f... What the fuck?
It says in verse 10, you will know that the living God is among us.
Jesus looking kind of sus.
Now watch what happens when I put this Monster Energy drink on this TV. This
Okay.
is crazy. Watch.
They're gonna blow up. Maybe he is among us.
Throw it backwards.
You can just drive away. Well, okay. Oh, not this one. Not this one. I saw this on TikTok.
Do you think if I like tried to cover it up with a cough, they wouldn't hear it?
Don't do it, bro.
Spill proof, I reckon, eh? Not bad.
Is that a cat? Oh, it is a cat. It's just chilling, bro.
Oh.
Bro.
Whoa.
True? Okay. You know, you gotta censor the canines.
Ready?
No, don't do it. Some fuck shit's gonna happen right here.
My boy Joshua, why are you so excited?
We're gonna go watch Thor.
We about to watch. Bro,
Sorry, I
you jumping on
Thor, this shit hella old.
Thor.
Yo, how'd you get in there, bro? Anytime these videos show up, it's always bound to be bad.
I was just gonna come back.
Put on these glasses, you'll enter the world of the game.
What the fuck?
So I go to pour my glass, right? And I was like, whoop!
He's fat. He's fed real good.
That's not how it works, bro.
And then you got donkey over here.
It's pretty clean to me, you know what I'm saying? Water doesn't even stick to it.
The thing's gonna fucking melt or something. Okay. Didn't expect that.
Yes. Am I gonna smash it?
Yes. He said, I'm gonna make you my girlfriend, and then kissed him, bro. He said, kiss a homie. No, Remy. Remy, no. What do we got here? What do we got here from Jaywalker? Unused Earthbound boss. Hate you guys. Alright, what do we got here? Classic. 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 Are we only allowed to send funnies? No, I don't care. We can react to whatever. Cringe. Why do I have French videos in my recommended? Wait, what is this?
Free for all!
This is cool. What else you got?
Let's see how you fare when it's 4-on-1, monster.
Monster? Broly is not a monster. Broly is...
A genuine demon? A true freak?
the devil. Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
What do we got here, Mike? Video unavailable. Oh. The Y at the end. Zoo Strikers. What is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Monkey. Yo. I like the designs of the characters. Why's he got the Yoshi float though? Race? No, he's sad. Wait, what? Wait, was that Frank? It was Frank. What the fuck? Oh! Yo, I'm playing this. This looks funny as fuck. Wait, he killed what? He killed who? Crazy. What you mean by that?
No! Stop! Keep going!
This is cool. Is this like a thing that's out already? Coming soon. Is this just like one guy?
The next big milestone for Zoo Strikers is the beta, letting you play our online 3D platformer shooter game, testing the movement, shooting, and items with your friends. In the previous devlogs, we showed off this list. Finish these, and we're all set for the beta. Except in reality, the list turned out to be more like this. So, where do we start?
Alright, here's how we begin. First task, the hub still needs a train and railway.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. And they use this music. I mean, it's just, it's I don't think it's a big issue. It's not like it's in the game. Top, bro, this has 100 views.
You could have the ability to freeze time. Let me explain. This is the Toast-Mokeldon theory, and if you look very closely, it's an anagram for coconut mold.
Fuck! God damn it! Ah, fucking coconut mold, bro.
In my view, the
This is where he says
time is
marijuana's
long
legal.
overdue for us to remove the federal prohibition
There he is, right there.
on marijuana.
Classic.
Ah, shoot!
is the part where I kill you.
Is it supposed to be like a Portal reference?
Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever.
Will you react to music? That's kind of crossing the DMCA border. Oh, bro.
Right now.
Classic. Why'd they have to do him like that, bro?
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Classic. How does this only have 100,000 views? What the fuck? Did I click the comment? Is that why?
Yeah. Right now.
I think I did click comment. I was like, I'm getting hacked?
I think this guy talks a lot, and it's about time for him to learn some respect.
Wherever you are, you're a bitch.
Bitch! Bitch! Come here, bitch! Bitch!
The ledge with the light shield, but second hit connects. Good stuff. Smart moves.
All I gotta say is evidence.zip.
Let's go on to the next video.
Why do women only like jokes that treat them like shit?
They need to bring this meme back. This was so
Why
good.
do guys only want bitchy bimbos who walk all over?
The fucking microwave one made me laugh so goddamn hard. Wait, hold on, hold on, wait. No. What's that video that I saw?
It doesn't matter how old I am. Come on, it's not like anyone's gonna see us.
A couple nights ago, I was watching Spider-Man 3.
Wait.
It was...
I thought Mike... Oh, bro, I thought Mike linked this. Like, he's prepping me up to watch Spider-Man.
Awesome. But sometimes when my mind wanders, something strange I saw at one point in Melee pops into my head again. Often years after the fact, when nobody even remotely cares about it anymore. One such case happened recently, during my watching of Spider-Man 3. Now take all this. Oh, Jesus. And it involved a certain cute little mid-tier. The only mid-tier in a long, long time to win a major.
Wait, what is this video?
See, mid-tiers can do it. What was the thing that popped into my head? It was this part of a match played at Smash and Splash 3 in 2017, where Axe, the Pikachu player, loses game 1 and is set against Duck in a very strange way.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what? Did he go through the stage?
Speaking of missing sweet spots.
Wow, that is a weird glitch. Or is it? Let's go back and more closely examine this clip. When we rewind back to when Axe goes through, we can see that he's not just idly falling through the stage doing nothing, he's actually performing an aerial, back air. And with some light testing, we can see that when Pikachu does this move, he juts in either direction, while his ECB, a diamond that handles collision with the stage in Melee, is completely displaced from Pikachu's model.
I actually didn't know that.
Hitboxes, hurt boxes, and all. Knowing this, we can easily recreate this weird battlefield glitch on any stage, though the illusion of simply phasing through a solid object like on Stadium is somewhat broken if the walls of the stage extend too far down.
That's so shitty.
And instead more accurately show what's really going on. Not a glitch where you just fall through a stage, but rather a design decision.
How
where
have I not
Pikachu's
seen
model
this?
doesn't match his collision box during his back air. The likely reason being,
Out of all the years I've played this game,
somewhat
how have I
obvious,
not seen
to
this?
give Pikachu's otherwise short back air a bit of an extension. Here's something that's more recent. A clip of Bobby Big Balls playing against a Pikachu, and when his opponent tries to recover,
Well, we know that.
Easy character.
they're subjected to some true
Well, I know
bullshit.
about that.
But what's really going on?
It
here?
came out like a few
Is it
months ago.
Certified Marth moment.
Yeah, but I
or
feel like
is it
visually I
something
would have
else?
seen something like
Well,
that.
it starts becoming clear when we look at just what happens when Pikachu does his up special. It's hard to see at full speed, but here, slowed down by 90%, we can see much more clearly what's caused this strange interaction. During Pikachu's up B, his body stretches in both the horizontal and vertical directions, along with his hurt boxes, leaving Pikachu vulnerable far away, below, or above the stage
piss
for a few
line.
frames, which is exactly what happened here. Pikachu was hit while he was stretched vertically. Going frame by frame, we can even see Pikachu extremely stretched on the frame before he's tippered. Marth
That's so
Easy character?
lame.
Well, yeah.
Large co-
but
literally
more
large coke.
accurately for this clip, Pika stretchy character.
Is he just debunking clips in this?
Hey,
with
here's a clip
Pikachu?
of Axe again.
So like, I think Axe is gonna win this.
Yeah, I mean, Axe wants to.
Yo, let's go.
Taunting an opponent's mistake right in their face. Simply diabolical. But for
Is
the
it gonna be
uninitiated,
taunt cancel?
part of what makes this clip really special isn't so apparent. In Melee, there are what are called IASA frames, short for interrupt as soon
Okay,
as. Huge difference in speed as, and in this.
Yo.
We know about
One last
that.
thing before I call it. Remember Samus's Super Wave Dash and Link's Super Wave Dash? Well, guess who else has one? Luckily, this one is
Oh, with
much more
Thundershock.
simple to execute than the two previously mentioned. All you have to do is jump, up B into the ground with your initial burst in speed, then horizontally across the stage with your second,
Never
making
mind.
sure during your second burst you collide with an attack that deals anywhere from 1 to 11%. And voila. This
Oh,
happens
yeah,
due
yeah,
to
yeah.
what's known as clanking, a mechanic causing two colliding
Yeah,
attacks
yeah,
within
yeah.
9%
Okay, well, yeah,
of
we
each
know,
other
we know,
to
we know.
cancel out.
We know.
If Pikachu clanks with something while he's
What's next?
Aprensivo, ¿cómo será el fin del mundo? ¿Cómo
Se
será?
abre la tierra en otra gata.
Se abre la tierra ahí.
Se abre la tierra y
Okay. Okay.
These bullshit blazing. Bring it on.
More fighters.
That was actually clean. That was clean. Ginga is age restricted. Bluto won't fight Popeye. This has 300 views, bro. I don't like when you guys link videos that have no fucking views. 6 subscribers. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm straight up not watching these videos. I don't trust any of you.
Okay, my turn. Piece of cake. Yeah! I can feel the power.
That yoiky sploiky. Nine-minute Mega Pokemon Battle Royale. Why did they have to put a literal beetle?
Stop! You violated the law.
Wait, wouldn't Rayquaza just win this? What is the best Mega Pokemon actually? I don't know. It is Rayquaza. Oh my god. Topical. Why was Ash just there? What the fuck? Yo.
Nice.
Oh. Sus? What is that supposed to be? Okay. Oh fuck. Salamence, get up! Oh, they're based on their Pokedex entries. Yo, Potemkin? Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, watch your jet. Hey, watch your jet! Does he just die now? Oh my god! Rip bozo.
Fret not, milady. I will vanquish this horrible beast.
Uh-oh. That's fucked up. No! Oh my god! How much longer is this? Oh. The fuck? No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, is that it? Wait, why is there's so much time here?
What happened? What? Ooh. Ooh.
Well, it's a good thing Mega Pokemon don't exist, right?
Agreed. Though I must ask, what just happened?
Don't you worry. I'll make a full report, and you can access it by clicking the link right up here.
Okay. That was kind of cool for a bit. Had its funny moments. Alright, what we got next? Mmm!
So good.
Mmm!
So good. So good and tasty.
Mmm!
Have you ever wanted to stretch the hell out of your friends Mickey and Donald? What?
No.
Well, now you can. Please go. Please stop. Goofy, why? Show your friends Mickey and Donald who's the alpha male with stretch the hell out of your friends Mickey and Donald.
New Kingdom Hearts and be like, what is this? Why is he standing like that? No, why'd he flick it? You gonna eat it? I grow bored. He keeps flicking it! What a dick! I hate that gorilla.
Observe 4. Fly.
Nice bird.
Okay. He was doing the Jacko pose? Shut up. Shut the hell up. What is this? The racing game that refuses to die.
From its debut in 1992 to its latest mobile phone iteration in 2019, the Mario Kart series has solidified itself as one of the most popular party games in the world. With 6 Guinness World Records and over 100 million units sold franchise-wide,
wait, Mario Kart Wii has a
go-karting game
has Guinness
been
World
enjoyed
Records?
by kids, teens, and adults.
Hey, this
worldwide.
came out on my
But
birthday,
similar to
June
another Nintendo
23rd.
Cinderella story. There's one game
Just
in the
kidding, today's
series
my
that
birthday.
has an especially interesting competitive scene that is filled with advanced techniques, a constantly developing rule set, custom tracks, and an ever-growing community 12 years after its initial release. So sit down, dial back your clocks to 2008, and settle in for the story of Mario Kart Wii.
Yahoo! Come on. Oh yeah. Hey. Hey.
Sure, I'd be down to play PM.
The 6th edition of the Mario Kart series was first made public at E3 2007,
Mario Kart
where
Wii!
Reggie Fils-Aimé, who was then the president of
Reggie,
Nintendo
no!
America, showcased gameplay of the game, along with the new Wii Wheel that took advantage
I
of
thought
the
he said the
Nintendo
Wii Wii.
Wii's motion control.
Took
When
advantage of the
game
new Wii
officially
Wii.
released, it made its way to almost every single household that had a TV and Wii console. The game offered many new features, including the aforementioned motion control, 12-player racing, and incorporated motorcycles for the first time. New characters were also added, and players were able to use custom Miis like Peter Griffin and Barack Obama.
What?
As well as the
Oh.
addition of new Nintendo characters.
I was like, wait,
Funky
what?
Kong and Funky Kong. But the biggest draw
Barack
for the
Obama.
game was its all-new online multiplayer system, as well as a ranking system for each game mode.
I never
Players
bought Mario
were able
Kart
to
Wii.
gain and lose points that
I
accumulated
did.
to your versus or battle rating, and this rating system capped out at 9,999 points. This meant that the goal for many players was to reach that point cap.
Ooh,
Not
nice.
only that, but time trials records were also posted publicly, meaning that players could download replays and race against other time trial ghosts to compete for the fastest time in the world. Alongside all of this,
Isn't this like
there were a
only
few dedicated
exclusively
players
played by
that took the
Japanese
game to the next
people
level.
now?
Some used the Homebrew channel, a channel that
Like it's
allowed
just
modders
like
to add
a
custom
group of
racetracks
just
into the game,
Japanese
which
Mario
split
Kart
off
players,
into
isn't
a new
it?
branch of the community. Once players found out how to customize
No?
not
Oh, okay,
only
never
the
mind.
tracks, but the aesthetics of their characters, carts, and motorcycles, mod
Yo!
packs started to pop up everywhere. One specific mod pack, released by Mr. Bean 35,000
Mr.
VR,
Beast?
was called CTGP 2.8. First released in 2010, CTGP 2.8 was a custom map pack that allowed players to play on 32 new custom-made racetracks. Eventually, Mr. Bean and his new partner in crime, Chatters, were able to create and release CTGP Revolution,
Yo.
which, by 2012, had almost 200
Why did they have to
new
name
tracks,
everything
custom
Revolution?
menus,
Fuck.
and the biggest change that shocked the world, custom tracks worldwide, also known as CTWW. Previously, users with custom tracks had their Wii's frozen
Hey, I know this
if
track.
the game chose a standard Mario Kart map. CTWW got rid of the headaches associated with modding Mario Kart, and allowed users to specifically search for other players with custom tracks on their Wii's. By 2014, CTGP Revolution hit version 1.03, adding features that at one point were thought impossible: LAN multiplayer, custom server support, new game modes, and a cheat protection system. The stage was set for a competitive scene to spring up around Mario Kart Wii, as anyone with a burning
Man, Mario
competitive
Kart Wii was so
spirit
fun.
strove to be the best in the world. Even with Mario Kart 7 being released on the 3DS, many dedicated fans stuck with Mario Kart Wii because the community was so strong. But this unity would almost break as a new game came along. 2 years after the release of the Nintendo Wii U, in
Mario
2014,
Kart 7!
Nintendo unveiled the newest console game to the Mario Kart franchise, Mario Kart 8. The usual story would be how most people would move on to the new game while some would stay behind on Mario Kart Wii. Nintendo didn't only announce the newest Mario Kart game, they also announced the discontinuation of internet service for the Nintendo Wii.
No!
This meant that
you see all the
anyone who
Pokemon
wanted
games
to
there?
play Mario Kart Wii with other people,
Yeah, I know it's because
would
of the
have
Wii
to do so in
prototype.
person. There
But
would
it's
be
like,
no more
they could have
worldwide
named it
ranking
something
system,
else.
and there would be no more time trials lovers downloading replays and being able to compete. The end was near for the Mario Kart Wii community.
No.
Or was it?
Oh.
Going back to 2012, a German Mario Kart fan named Weem decided to analyze the network protocol for Mario Kart Wii.
Dortmund.
The initial intention of doing this was to detect cheaters in the game, as Mario Kart Wii was known to have people ruining the game with hacks that gave them an unfair advantage. Over time, Weem also developed an analytical tool that could track other players' rankings and racing data. So when Weem heard about the discontinuation of the Wii's online servers, he dumped everything he was doing and went straight to work on making his own
A map of the
server.
world on Rainbow Road?
With 3 months of hard work and commitment, Weem was able to make a beta server and invited several testers to try it out. He officially named his server Weemfi. Kind of like Wi-Fi, but Weem. You get it.
Nice.
Since Weem was a Mario Kart fan, he used Mario Kart Wii exclusively when testing his servers. So, when Weem released his server to the public 10 days before Nintendo's servers shut down, most games didn't fully work on Weem's server. Mario Kart was the only one that got a game-specific patch. But as months went on, Weem slowly started to release more patches for different games. When the servers were released to the public, people started playing on it, and with most people playing on CTGP Revolution anyways, the combination of custom mods and custom servers would eventually become the most efficient way to play Mario Kart Wii today. Even with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe out on the Nintendo Switch, players all around the world are still playing on their Wiis that came out over 10 years ago.
So they're not
Let's
using
talk about
emulators
Mario
on the
Kart Wii a
PC
little
or
bit.
anything?
People have stuck with the game,
Like
but
they're
we
not
never
using
really
Dolphin?
explained the reason why. Why is Mario Kart Wii so damn good?
Give the amount of control that Mario Kart Wii does with the inside drifting bikes. And
Can't they
the
not,
shortcuts
like, can't
are
this guy
really
just move
crazy,
all of that
some the
stuff
craziest
onto
stuff
a
in
Dolphin
Mario Kart
emulator
games in the whole
and just
series.
have
And then I really
people
like how
not
the
play on
item
official
system
hardware?
works. I like how there's only one shock that can be in play, one blue shell, one bullet bill. I'm just a huge fan of everything regarding the game's mechanics and the physics. And nowadays, when they made the newer games, Mario Kart 7, 8, 8 Deluxe, they took out a lot of the things I enjoyed in Mario Kart Wii, like the inside drifting bikes and the wheelies. And the
Yeah, I
ability
miss
to
wheelies.
Control your vehicle in the air, and a lot of the crazy gap jump shortcuts. Like, none of that is there anymore.
Similar to Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Kart Wii also has advanced techniques and mechanics that increase the skill cap of the game.
Speed preservation is basically drifting and using that mini turbo to go into the wheelie compared to going from a straight into a wheelie. When you go from mini turbo into a wheelie, it keeps your wheelie speed at 97 km/h for the flame runner. Compare that to the normal speed, which is 84 km/h, and climbing up to 97, and then it drops back down every time the wheelie drops.
And there are a whole lot more, as Arc Intel has uploaded tons of other guides that go over the mechanics and nuances of ways that you can improve your Mario Kart Wii play. The best competitive way to play is through Mogiland, a community-run ranking system that started just over a year ago.
They really just pronounce it
Users have to go through
Longi?
a verification process that's overlooked by administrators. It has an elo system that's moderated by staff.
Jesus
and the scene is
Christ.
still growing, with over 3,000 players playing today. Another way to compete is through clan battles. Similar to other esports titles, you can participate and join a clan in Mario Kart Wii and play team races. There are many ways to participate in clan
Yo,
wars,
chat,
with the
do I
most
join a
common being
Mario
5v5s
Kart Wii
and
clan?
6v6s. Aside from ranked, the time trials community is also still thriving.
I know
Constantly looking
this.
for new shortcuts, building
This is
new
like the only
routes,
thing I was
and
aware
perfecting
of
drift
with
to scrape off milliseconds from their
time trials and world
Speedrunning
records still
Mario
trying to be
Kart
beat.
Wii is as deep and rewarding as it's ever been. Modders have also implemented new changes that further challenge players to test themselves.
There's a new game mode being worked on as well called Online Time Trial, where basically you start where the collision of players are disabled, and you have 3 mushrooms, you spawn, and you basically do a one single time trial.
Oh, this is
attempt.
like
you see you know, who is the most consistent, who can hit the best time.
Oh,
So
this is really
I could go
cool.
on for forever. There's just so many awesome things in the works, and so many facets to make our game enjoyable.
That's actually really
for the long
cool.
term, so.
And on top of all of this, Mario Kart Wii just had their biggest offline tournament in North America last year. Exalt 2019 was held in New York and hosted over 100 players. Cash prizes and trophies were handed to winners as big names went out to compete. Apart from LAN events, an organization called New Leaf Esports also holds online events for Mario Kart Wii.
With Mario Kart Wii, we've far more focused on the pay-to-play side of it. We want to kind of expand that really competitive side of it. We usually get about 48 entrants to our tournaments with very little prize money and very little cost entry. So.
Mario Kart Wii's community is constantly growing and has new players joining each year. It's a surprise to see the game this big, as it was supposed to be left in the dust when Nintendo pulled the plug. When you have a dedicated community, they'll do anything to keep their favorite game alive. The question now is how big Mario Kart Wii can
Okay, okay, relax.
Now you'll see more of these
relax.
popping up, and there'll be some sort of in real life scene for the game.
Relax there.
Years, and I really look forward to that.
You're not fucking filling out a stadium with goddamn Mario Kart Wii, bro.
All over the place at like college campuses. People would host them out of their garages, and then all of a sudden they were filling up stadiums, you know, at tournaments like Evo and Genesis and the Big House. So it's like that was incredible to watch. Mario Kart Wii is, you know, not nearly there yet where Melee is gone, but you know, I mean, hey, who knows? It's kind of like a thing where it's like one step at a time, you know?
There's a lot of hope for Mario Kart Wii. Not only does the scene have a strong and dedicated community, but the numbers reflect that as well. Around 500 players log into WeamFi daily to play Mario Kart. If the game is interesting and the fan base keeps growing, we might just have
I don't know, to me that seems like a small number
on our hands.
I thought that would have been a bigger number. That was a cool video though. Disaster in gaming paradise. The world's worst esport tournament. What else? What's we got here?
That's the gate we want over there.
This gate wasn't supposed to have an alarm on it? Cut, man! Almost got him.
Almost only counts in horseshoes, Cutman.
Bro, Cutman is trash.
I've always enjoyed ice sculpture.
Let's see if we can trip up some of those robo beasts. Go on, Rush. Tie him up, boy.
Nice try, Mega Jerk, but these robo-reds can tear that hose to shreds.
Why does he have that accent though? Dude, how is this guy still on your team?
Let's see how you do against Kung Fu Gutman.
Yeah! Blown back. And now he's about to do it better than you, bro.
Now you got my weapon.
What is this accent on him? I'm getting offended. I'm gonna skip this one. Comment talks like this, basically. Mega Man, stop that shit, fool. Spirits Online. Did Mike make this video?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yo. Bro. That's ridiculous. Oh. This basically seems like whoever gets the first stock wins. Wait, what the fuck was that? Wade dashing? True? True? Gonna rest and instant kill? Or that? Bro. What the fuck? Dude, that looked cool as fuck. Okay, well, that wasn't cool. Okay. Ooh, that was clean. Yeah, see, this is what I expected.
Okay.
Bro, what the fuck? He healed? That's so toxic. That's so Look how much damage he's doing! That's so toxic. Okay, and then rest again. Okay, and then rest again. Wait, why'd he start with 60? Oh. That's toxic. Oh. Oh. Why can't Amazon make a good video game? Oh, this guy again.
I wouldn't be surprised if a large part of the general gaming public is not aware of Amazon's fairly recent
Watch
venture
Internet
into
Historian.
development. 3 AAA titles have been
not
worked on,
really.
and 2 of them have already been released and almost immediately cancelled. But how? The tech giant isn't exactly known for struggling in its respective fields. Amazon owns one of the largest online marketplaces, runs one of the biggest server infrastructure spaces, and owns the most popular streaming
Happy
site.
3 years.
So
Yo,
why can't
come
the tech
Wally with the
giant make a
3
decent game?
years.
Let's find
Damn.
out. This is Amazon Game
Welcome
Studios.
back, man. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. 3 years. Fucking hell.
Amazon Starting Games goes beyond just selling physical copies on its marketplace. Launched in 2004, Amazon Web Services, most commonly referred to as just
Need more
AWS,
water.
was the company's cloud server infrastructure that was sold to anyone that needed web, domain, and eventually game server hosting. Over the years, Amazon kept scaling up its infrastructure, and in 2020, its web services division made Amazon over $46 billion in revenue. While it may be common knowledge that much of the internet is hosted on Amazon servers, it may be less known that a lot of popular games are hosted in Amazon's landscape as well. Gearbox, Bethesda, Capcom, Nexon, Activision, and Epic Games, to name a few, all use Amazon's infrastructure as a way to keep millions of people playing online together at the same time. Thanks to this, the transition from game hosting to game creation likely felt like the logical next step for Amazon's then CEO Jeff Bezos, and would pair nicely with Amazon's acquisition of
What's
Twitch TV
the new
in
Amazon
2014.
game right now?
Amazon
New
Game
World?
Studios was founded in 2012.
Is that the name of that?
To begin, the
New
studio
World?
started recruiting developers for mobile social games, and in the same year, the company released Living Classics, a social game on the Facebook platform. While the title itself wasn't anything groundbreaking, it had a small and decent reception, but it was a far cry
Has
from
anyone
what the
played
tech
that?
giant
Is that
wanted
good?
to be doing. 2 years later, in 2014, Amazon announced that it would be making full-fledged PC games. And to help with this endeavor, they recruited some top gaming talent. Notable names like Kim Swift from the development of Portal and Clint Hawking from Far Cry 2 started to generate interest in the studio.
I don't know who those people
allocating
are.
resources, opening 2 more studios in California, and bringing
feel like
on
I
even more
should.
talent like Richard Hilleman from the Madden series and John Smedley of EverQuest fame. With these titans of industry at the helm, it felt like Amazon was approaching this the right way. Surely, with the resources of Amazon at the disposal of these game development vets, the possibility of failure was minimal. Right? In 2016 at TwitchCon, Amazon Game Studios announced 3 games. A multiplayer sandbox MMO named New World, a 12-player class-based shooter named Crucible, and a 4v4 arena-based brawl sport game titled Breakaway. However, all was no longer rosy. While developers were reportedly paid very competitively, many stories began coming out about individuals being ignored and there being rampant sexism throughout the company. Soon, most of these fancy hires would leave Amazon, citing their conflicting principles about game design and the business way that Amazon likes to approach
I wonder
things.
why.
A former anonymous employee would be quoted saying this in a Bloomberg profile by Jason Schreier and Priya Anand. Quote, Amazon does hire experts from various industries, but they expect those folks to adopt to the Amazon way. End quote. There was a common thread between all of the issues that were reported. Mike Frazzini. In the Bloomberg report, several current and former employees describe how the head of Amazon Game Studios held back meaningful progress. Quote, he frequently told staff that every Amazon game needed to be a billion-dollar franchise and then understaffed the project. Instead of using standard development tools, Frazzini insisted Amazon build its own, which might have saved the company money if the software ever worked properly. End quote. While ambition isn't a bad thing to have in the industry, and in one like PC games especially, perhaps realistic goals would have suited the brand new studio better. However, it was likely because Amazon had every other part of the gaming market already perfected that this ambition was perpetuated. They had the server hosting, which allowed them to make large-scale multiplayer games, and they had the marketing supergiant in Twitch. All that was left was the games themselves.
True.
The first of the 3 games, Breakaway, was designed as a fantasy
fucking
class-based
remember
sports
Breakaway.
game, where players in 2 teams of 4 tried to score the ball on each other's goal. Each player controlled a hero that had unique abilities that allowed the player to achieve this faster and better. Players could build structures such as turrets, healing shrines, or walls to aid them as well. One of the big marketed features was tight Twitch integration. Broadcast Match Builder
Billion-dollar
invited streamer
game title, by
followers
the
to
way.
games. Broadcast spotlights let players know when their match was being streamed. Plugins for streams would show stats about the game in real time, and there was even a service that let streamers run polls and place bets with in-game currencies. Unfortunately for Amazon Game Studios' first PC game, the reception was lukewarm, and only a year later, in October 2017, Amazon put the game on development hiatus, claiming to be retooling the gameplay. 5 months later, at the end of March 2018, Amazon Game Studios announced the indefinite stop to Breakaway's development. Quote, there was just one problem. Breakaway wasn't fun. It was stressful, actually. Too onerous a combination.
made by the
of
first
fast and
Killer
thinking,
Instinct
and just
2013
unfamiliar
team?
enough to put people off. The core gameplay was confusing, one former Amazon Game Studios employee recalled. It was hard to track what was happening. YouTube videos of the esports matches were viewed on average just north of 100 times. Amazon couldn't even find enough people to beta test the game for free. Within 9 months of the battle on high seas, Breakaway had been cancelled. The company announced the news on Reddit in a post that elicited 34 comments. The game died with barely a whimper. End quote. Even though the game never got past a public alpha, some attribute this particular failure to Amazon's lesser-known Steam competitor, the Twitch Game Store, which launched in August of 2017 and was quickly shelved in November of the following year. Quote, "The idea would allow Amazon to avoid paying a 30% sales commission to Steam, the most popular storefront for PC games. Twitch employees weren't thrilled because Amazon did not have any big games for which to attract shoppers. Frazini's employees assigned to collaborate on the project protested because bypassing Steam would shrink their market. Withholding a game from Steam, they argued, is the equivalent of refusing to sell a book on Amazon."
Bro, how fucking greedy can they get?
The next game to release out of the tech giant was Crucible, a free-to-play, multiplayer
I barely
third-person
remember
shooter.
Crucible.
Because Breakaway never technically launched, Crucible, released in May 2020, was actually the studio's first big-budget PC game that released. With its sci-fi theming, Crucible is an alphabet soup of pretty much every popular genre on the market.
Okay, I swear to God, I saw half of the characters they just showed there were like straight up Apex characters. I swear to God.
With its sci-fi theming,
like that's an Apex character. That was an Apex character. That was an Apex character. That was an Apex character.
Team
like,
hero shooting elements from
either
something
Apex
like
or
Overwatch, a battle
Valorant
arena format
designs.
like League of Legends, and a battle royale mode similar to something like Fortnite. It certainly ticked off every box it needs to compete in today's market, and was oddly timed up to be competing with Valorant as well. With Twitch marketing, this time for sure, Amazon finally had a hit on their hands. As you may already know at this point, a surefire success, Crucible was not. By spring of 2020, the Battle Royale was a cliche, and while some enjoyed the blending of familiar genres, to others it was a poor amalgamation of popular titles.
I don't even remember what happened with this game.
Aspect of the game specifically. The
I remember
game ended up
hearing about
leaning
it.
towards a MOBA instead of a hero shooter, but did not have any MOBA-based defined roles to encourage team play. Characters had fairly novel designs but were all self-sufficient, letting you go your own way and capture objectives without any coordination needed. The Battle Royale mode felt tacked on, and was in the same map that the other two game modes were located in as well. While some Twitch integration features were promised, the game launched with none. It was even lacking any sort of voice comm system. All of this pointed towards the conclusion that Crucible was somewhere in between unfinished, uninspired, and just plainly uninteresting. At launch, over 10,000 people downloaded the title, and it even peaked at over 120,000 views on Twitch.
What a
However, both
dip.
of these numbers would sharply drop. This sharp drop was clearly not the multi-million-dollar success that Amazon intended it to be.
Jesus.
And soon after, only 2 months later, Amazon Game Studios put the title back into closed beta. Only 3 months after, development of the title was announced to be canceled.
2 months and they
the
canceled
studio
it.
said that
Oh
the
my
developers were
God.
to move on to the last project at Amazon Game Studio, New World. New World was an MMO, and out of the 3 titles, this one would leverage Amazon's cloud server architecture better than the rest. However, to be a successful MMO these days, you're going to need a lot more than just working servers. You don't need me to pull up stats to show that the massively multiplayer genre is not exactly in its heyday right now. Just the time investment that titles like that require is difficult to ask for in a sea of round-based high-action titles that sweep the market today.
With this with this screenshot in the video, you can tell when they made the when they recorded the video just based on what was popular at the time of streaming. Like, Valheim's just randomly there. Do people still play Tarkov? Phasmophobia.
Today. That being said, a good game is still a good game, and if New World could overcome the nicheness of the genre, then this might be that multi-million-dollar hit that the megacorp was pining for. New World was originally pitched as a survival game where players play as colonists in a fictional version of 1600s America, fighting enemies that closely resembled indigenous people. When this insensitivity was pointed out to the higher-ups, it was allegedly met on deaf ears. Quote, "The disagreement, former employees say, fit a pattern of executives neglecting advice from staff." Despite this, the Native American imagery was eventually removed, and instead the game adopted an alternate fantasy history route but with similar undertones. Originally slated for a May 2020 release, the game was delayed to August of the same year. Following a closed beta, players actually asked for the game to be delayed further, seeing potential in the title but foreseeing failure if it was released as is. Quote, "When we examined the feedback we received over the last several months from our alpha audience, we saw that players like the game, and they would like to see even more of it." End quote. This delay came around the same time that Crucible was canned. It was likely the combination of events that caused the studio want to make sure that this time they got it right. Unlike the previous 2 major titles from Amazon, New World actually borrows
New World had a cool trailer too.
The aim is to be a player-driven sandbox MMO, with players controlling and fighting for territories in groups called companies. Inside those territories, you can control forts, and in certain places, you may even purchase player housing. While there are typical PvE activities to do like running dungeons and crafting weapons, player-on-player interaction seems to be the focus. Joining one of the 3 main game factions will allow you to participate in faction-based PvP for additional rewards. The combat itself is also a far cry from typical MMO convention, adopting instead a standard third-person RPG type setup. You'll have to connect your attacks with hitboxes and
literally all the fucking footage from Asmin is just his chat flaming the fucking game.
Adopting instead a standard third-person RPG type setup. You'll have to connect your attacks with hitboxes and dodge and block with a stamina meter. Not much more can be said about New Worlds before its release, but based off of early feedback, it does seem to be at least doing something interesting in its genre, something that was seldom mentioned about Amazon's.
So how did this game perform? Are people still playing it?
Throughout the development of all 3 games, reports of mismanagement from the out-of-touch higher-ups continued to come out. Pretty much everything about Amazon Game Studios seemed to point to the fact that the tech giant was in a little over their heads. I don't think anybody claims that good video games are easy to make, and we are seeing living proof that throwing a ton of money on it doesn't seem to make it any easier. Even though all of Amazon Game Studio titles released with some drawback, the finished products were okay, but only just okay. Nothing groundbreaking, and nothing that shatters our preconceived notions of what games could be. It's clear that when Jeff Bezos and Mike Frazzini put this initial,
I swear it's out. I saw people playing it, or was that a beta?
Quickly. But maybe the corporate landscape of what Amazon is just isn't conducive to the creative freedom and cooperative development that good games need.
I was gonna say, if it's out and it's already at that, bruh.
Google, which has also had problems launching their own games platform. To their credit, Amazon finally has what they were working towards: experience in games development. Hopefully the struggles of Breakaway and Crucible will lead New World to be something
what's
that is worth
next?
checking out. Amazon Game Studio still has a fair amount of unannounced projects in development, so there may be further hope still. All that being said, if there's anything that the troubled history of the studio tells us, it's that making good games takes more than just a bottom.
Yeah. The most overused game graphic you never noticed.
The 1990s produced a lot of unique imagery. Over-the-top advertisements, classic Chupo Nicktoons, colorful wardrobes. And what about these bricks? Seriously, these bricks were everywhere in 90s video games. From Banjo-Kazooie and Final Fantasy VII to Turok and Mortal Kombat 3. The exact same bricks are in dozens of games. They even found their way onto a German board game. 30 seconds ago, you probably never noticed these bricks' prevalence. But in July 2020, a group of internet sleuths sure noticed, and they got curious. Never mind that they're just rocks. Why were competing studios and competing franchises using the same graphic? Take a
I'm gonna predict because it was open for public use.
look underneath these innocuous bricks and you'll uncover a rabbit hole. The cartoonish, magical imagery.
I'm pretty sure I know about
is
this.
a lot more realistic than you once thought. Welcome to texture archaeology.
Yeah, there's like, I know there's like a
Texture are those
texture.
images on surfaces in video games or renders.
Oh, there's
The
some
job of
story
a
about a
texture
texture I forget
archaeologist is
about.
to find what source photograph a texture originated from.
Yeah, it's like
Kind of
that
like when
shit.
The Paramount logo exists in real life. The act of identifying textures used in pieces of media has been around for a while, but it didn't gain momentum until July 5th, 2020, with a single tweet from Ecumber05. Ecumber was digging through the files on an old Silicon Graphics indie workstation, the type of computers commonplace in studios making games for 5th generation consoles. One of the files looked strangely familiar to Ecumber. It was a texture that appeared in the 1996 classic Super Mario 64. In that game, when Mario puts on the metal cap, he becomes shiny. Hardware at the time was too underpowered to do real-time reflections, so to achieve the metallic look, developers simply coated Mario in a texture that looks reflective. Prior to Ecumber's discovery, nobody could tell exactly what the metal texture was. The
It looks
game's
like
file was
flowers.
just too tiny to make out. But now with the full-size image, it's clear the reflection is a fisheye view of a garden.
Yeah.
This was a pretty cool new discovery for
Oh,
a
cool!
24-year-old game. Artist Fanamel caught wind of this news. At the time, Fanamel was creating high-definition textures for the Render 96 PC port of Super Mario 64.
Oh, that looks
If
cool.
the metal cap texture comes from a real-life photograph, maybe other textures do too.
100%.
Finding these would certainly make creating HD textures easier. Over the next couple weeks, Fanamel passively checked any and all Silicon Graphics files in hopes of finding matches like Ecumber. The results were disappointing. Then, Fanamel had a thought. Nintendo is a Japanese company, so maybe Nintendo sourced their textures from Japanese texture CDs. Texture CDs are discs packed with photography, often purchased by graphic designers for use on their projects. They were the precursor to stock photography websites. All it took was one Google search to blow this wide open.
Is it gonna be the first fucking image?
In an image preview, Phantomel spotted the greenish marble texture used on the rocks in Bob-omb Battlefield. The findings were brought to the Render96 Discord. With the help of the community, the specific texture CD was tracked down. The CD's parent website was filled with previews of the CD's textures. Jackpot. Many of Super Mario 64's most iconic environmental textures came from real photographs. This 24-year-old game was starting to look more photorealistic than ever before. Over the coming months, a handful of texture CDs were purchased and dozens of matches were made. Some of these matches spread outside of Super Mario 64 and into other franchises from the 90s, including Mario Kart 64 and its advertising materials. This particular promotional render for Mario Kart 64 had several texture
This is what I
matches.
remember. Yeah, the Mario Kart
One
shit.
particular texture wasn't anywhere to be found among the thousands Render96 now possessed. Look familiar? In a Hail Mary move, the brick was cropped out of the render in Photoshop and reverse image searched. Surprisingly, the search led to a small preview on Autodesk's website. Here we learned the name of the bricks: cobblestone. Render96 started a search effort to find the source of the cobblestones. As the search grew in popularity, more people started recognizing the cobblestone's appearance
This
in
is
other games
cool.
in the same era. Soon, a wiki page was created to document the texture. Cobblestone, the texture of your childhood. But as the wiki grew in size, the leads shrunk. For
It's pretty
months,
cool.
the search would drag on. The community's faith, much like
Long
the
is this?
cobblestones, was starting to crack. That
Okay.
is until February 11,
Really?
2021. Fluvian of 64history.net found the source of the cobblestone, and it didn't come from a texture CD. It came from a program called Alias 3. Alias 3 was a high-end software suite developed by Alias Research Group in 1993. In 2006, they merged with Autodesk. That would explain the appearance on Autodesk's website. Alias 3 was designed for 3D modeling on Silicon Graphics workstations. Those same workstations that Ecumber discovered the metal cap texture on. Those same workstations many Nintendo 64 and PlayStation studios owned. Cobblestone was popular because it was bundled in with a popular piece of software. Now, this conclusion may sound underwhelming, but Fluvian brought with him more than just the cobblestones. Some of Alias 3's other textures have been identified in popular media, like the bricks from the iconic Windows 95 Maze screensaver. In the words of Render96 wiki writer JY Company, the search for cobblestone may have finally concluded, but in its place, many new searches have only just begun. Texture archaeology is still in its infancy. Who knows what mysteries are yet to be discovered hidden deep within the graphics of your favorite childhood games. While researching this topic, I learned about countless texture matches. Here are some of my favorite findings. Texture matching is a lot like finding a needle in a haystack. This haystack from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. But
That's cool.
some textures are easier to match than others. For example, this picture of Pierce Brosnan from GoldenEye 007 is a lot less edited than these leaves from Sonic Adventures. Speaking of heavily edited, the runner in this Windows 10 wallpaper was photoshopped in. In February 2021, Karen Lohr, a texture artist at Valve, released the source photography from the Half-Life textures. But some source photographs are probably better left unviewed, like the SpongeBob palm tree texture that's made of actual feces.
Oh,
Sorry if that wasn't appetizing, but here's something tasty. The fruits from Super Smash Bros. Some artists take second helpings. This Sinine Pond Mountain is used in the Mario Kart 64 track, Yoshi's Valley, and its peak is used in Jolly Roger Bay. The tiny planets in the Super Mario Galaxy logo have been identified, and they come from the same CDs as the initial Super Mario 64 findings. Over in Whomp's Fortress, the dirt texture was identified, but it comes from an unknown gooey substance. Lastly,
Bro, if that's
Charlie
I
Sheehan
swear to
showed
God,
us
if
he
that's
can visit
shit.
Wet Dry World in real life. It's Shivam Yemen, though the image library where Nintendo got this photograph is still a mystery. Do I hear another cobblestone hunt? Render96 is doing more than just solving tiny mysteries. They're preserving history. Anytime they acquire a texture CD that's abandonware, software that's no longer for sale, they preserve it on archive.org. Download one of these texture CDs and scroll through them for the aesthetic alone. They also have a fantastic wiki documenting all their findings. The wiki was created by Fanamel, who was a big help in answering questions. Both the wiki and Fanamel are linked in the description.
Cool video.
Every once in a while, remember to stop and smell the roses. Because sometimes
they smell like poo. Who's this?
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Okay, cool. What is this? Is this a song? If this is a song, I'm not gonna... This is a song. Let's skip this, because, I'll lose my channel. Any polls a goal. Okay, hold on. That was a lot of shit right there. Okay, if the video starts with this, I don't think I should watch it on Twitch. Do I watch this? I think I'm fine to watch.
2010. Pop star Justin Bieber is at the height of her popularity. Everybody wants a piece. From all around the world, people are demanding the beads.
Young women are the worst offenders.
Everybody had Bieber fever.
What the fuck?
Where should he tour first? His expert marketing team had a solution. They said, hey Justin, let's put it to a poll. Vote for your country, and if you win...
Oh, this is Internet Historian, okay.
You need to vote, mate. You know, what happened to fucking girl power? Zig zig ah.
So the poll opens, and so do the threads. Useful ideas are thrown around until a good one finally emerges. Let's do it. A strategy to make North Korea great again was devised, and only a few...
Oh, is this an actual story?
In the poll. It passes Sweden, Chile, Spain. Lads, this is getting interesting. Colombia, Turkey, Poland are all pushed out. Just one left. Best Korea does it again. By the end of the week, they were declared the winner. North Korea was waiting with open arms, and everyone was celebrating. But then, the marketing team pussed out, so they shut down the contest. Believers in North Korea were heartbroken. But look, at least a valuable lesson was learned about online polls. And this was the first and last mistake ever made with them.
No.
2012.
Mountain Dew? Oh, Pitbull. Classic. We know about this, come on.
Walmart, they want to start an online poll.
Mr. What?
The North Korea thing, that was a mistake.
Boom bow.
Let's make
I don't know what else he says.
We'll send you anywhere, but within the country. Huh, take that, trolls. North Korea is off the table. Naturally, a thread started, and the lads started thinking through the problem. They were listening to Pitbull's latest track, Give Me Everything, which features the line, yeah right, picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. The lyrical ingeniousness of the rhyming scheme intrigued them. What could it mean? Kodak, camera, cameras have shutters. Shutters are also blinds, blinding lights. Light is electromagnetic energy. Electromagnetic energy causes aurora borealis. Where can you get the aurora borealis in the United States? Of course, Kodiak, Alaska. It's all linked. The remotest Walmart in the entire country. A place that was isolated and dangerous enough that hopefully he wouldn't return. The voting began and Kodiak, Alaska was the clear winner. Celebrations all round. However, this time, Walmart just went, sure, we'll give him some bear mace, he'll be fine. So he went. And he turned the whole thing
real one.
Around.
He's a real one.
Got some good publicity out of it too. Well done. The score was 1-1.
Nah, that's not the marketing team. That's score one for Pitbull.
Team had an original idea, but they
That's
weren't
Mr.
going to some
Why.
frozen wasteland.
Dally.
They weren't going to North Korea. Ha! We'll go to the safest place in the whole world, an American school. Take that, trolls. Let's see you find some way to ruin this wholesome experience. Over at headquarters, people are already working on the problem.
Oh, wasn't this like a school for the deaf or
Horace
something?
Mann School for the deaf. Other schools are fighting hard to win, but they're no match for the Russian bots. Soon the competition was closed, and Horace Mann had won handily, getting nearly 25 times as many votes as the school in second
Oh
place.
my
So he
God.
said, I'm not doing it, but then gave them a check instead for a total of $50,000. And
Hey.
that should have been the end of it. But then, Taylor's marketing team had one more great idea. Let's do another poll. No, Trailer, this time it'll be great. Kiss FM's biggest Swiftie fan in the universe competition. You won't have to go anywhere ridiculous. You only have to meet one fan. Absolutely nothing can go wrong.
Oh my God.
Into stage left, Charles Z.
Who?
The appropriately aged fans never stood a chance. When manual voting wasn't enough, they enlisted the help of bots, quickly bringing him into first place. Soon, he had so many votes there was no way he could lose, and everybody at his was celebrating.
No
But
way.
then, someone snitched. Some killjoy sent an email to the competition runners and explained how the voting system
No.
it was promptly shut down.
Charles, no.
Never meet his idol. In the aftermath, the media was unnecessarily cruel to Mr. Z. Outraged, an online petition was formed, but it went nowhere. But you can't keep a good man down. He was going to get the Taylor Swift experience.
How is he? He's
one
not
way or
creepy.
another.
Look at him. He looks
He
like a
begged
good
his supporters,
guy.
And that was the end of it.
But then.
It took many mistakes.
No.
But a valuable lesson was finally learnt about the internet and running online polls. And they had
And there's
never
the do.
been attempted again. The end.
There's the
Okay,
do.
I call this the Philip DeFranco challenge. It's so much harder than it looks. Try to get the hand gestures as well. And that's where I'm going to end today's show. Remember, if you like this video and like what I try to do on this channel, do it.
Yeah. I just do. Ring! What is this? Kid breaks vending machine.
Okay, Angus is gonna knock down these.
Horse's name
chips
is Angus.
using a flying jump tackle. Those freaking chips. All right, Angus, go, 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 go. Oh! Are they down? Let me see.
No, it's coming out, it's coming out.
It's coming out. It's coming out. A couple more kicks should do it. Wait. Ah!
Like, what did they expect? Gas stations and Sonic's. Oh, I think I remember watching this. You guys are linking some interesting shit.
You've read the title, so you know what this is about. It's a question that.
Yo, you guys
want to
watch,
We hear it at a convenience store. Why are all
What's
of
that
these
horror
cats
channel on
using
YouTube?
this
Channel
sound effect
58?
sound
Is that what it's
effects?
called?
It's such a random.
You guys trying to watch
question
that
and
shit?
mystery, but it's one of those things that I feel never really gets answered. We hear it, we take notice, and then we go on with our day like it's nothing, because it really is nothing.
Local 58.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's what it
something
is.
to me. And today, we're gonna figure this out. Or at least
Ew,
try
is that
to.
cheese? Blech.
Let me take you.
Who just
back to
eats cheese like
1975.
that? Oh.
It's the mid-70s. Gaming's in its infancy, and there's a ripe, wide-open market for video game arcade machines. A company named Sammy Industry was born. And had a primary focus in the budding amusement arcade market. By 1978, they'd build their first factory in Tokyo to begin video game development. Fast forward to 1990, and gaming's since blown up. Sammy Industries since created a plethora of subsidiaries and divisions for different electronic markets around the world. However, one of them, Techno Sammy Co., would be aimed at creating machines for the widely popular pachinko game we all know of today. By 2003, Sammy had grown to establish presences in various countries, including the US and the United Kingdom.
This is way more in-depth than I thought it would
Sega
be.
entered the mix when, that year,
Power
Sammy
Stone.
expressed interest in acquiring the company as one
Do I
of
still
its
have my
many
Power
pre-existing
Stone?
subsidiaries due to declining profits.
I'm gonna see if I still have my Power Stone. There you go. Power Stone! See how fucked up it is. Oh, that's like... I don't have the manual for it. I need the manual. The manual. Oh, dude! Wait. I had to stream this. Wait, do you guys want to see me stream this? NBA 2K, do you guys want to watch this? I could stream this one time, right? With the GOAT AI? Hell yeah, bro. Get back to these pachinko machines or whatever the fuck. Isn't that a game on Price is Right, pachinko?
After the launch of the Dreamcast. At the time, Sega declined interest. However, a year
Literally
later,
the only games I
the
own
deal
for
was
my
eventually
Dreamcast
reached,
are
where
Power
Sega would
Stone, Blue
purchase a
Stinger,
controlling
and then a bunch
share
of sports
from the
games.
Sega Corporation for
And Crazy
$1.1
Taxi.
billion. This resulted in a new branch of the company, Sega Sammy Holdings, and from here on, Sega was tasked with research and development of Sammy's entertainment and pachinko machines. But what about the cash registers? Well, as it turns out, since Sammy now owns the rights to Sega's IPs, they're able to license these out to various companies. With this in mind, I went out to a few gas stations around my area, notably ones that I knew utilized the sonic sound effects, and asked the cashiers I came into contact with what the brand name of the registers were. And nearly all of them informed me that they're made by a company named Gobarco Vita Roots. Their point-of-sale system, the Gobarco Passports, was created in 1999 and has since grown to be one of the most popular convenience store systems to date, with over 40,000 locations utilizing their hardware. Considering the fact that there
Is he
are
playing
roughly
this creepy-ass
70,000
music
gas
just for
stations with
fucking
convenience stores in the US, it's safe to say
gas
that
station
if you're
machines?
going out to grab a quick snack while your gas is pumping, you just might be checking out with one of these systems. Anyway, it appears to me that Gobarco utilizes third-party developers for their Passport POS software. Since their system has been in the
He does
business
horror
for upwards
content
of
with
2
this guy?
decades now, with clear market share dominance, I'm heavily
I can
leaning
tell
towards
with
the
this
possibility that
fucking
Sega
video.
Sammy Holdings jumped in on the opportunity to either develop or assist in developing the software for the Gobarco Passports. Either that, or they're simply licensing out the sound effects for their system. Although in hindsight, that one does seem like a bit more of a stretch. Considering the fact that these sonic sounds have been used for decades now, the potential of these being utilized without the knowledge of Sega's
Bro, I want to go to
Holdings
Japan.
just wouldn't
Fuck.
make much sense. They've got to be involved, and considering that they're one of the most well-known developers out there, I truly believe that they have a hand.
Maybe when I finish
in the
school,
Passport OS.
summer trip to Japan, I'll stream it.
And with that, we'll forever be grabbing delicious snacks, pumping gas, grabbing a drink, and listening to the sweet, nostalgic jingle of Sonic the Hedgehog collecting those rings.
Is that really it? Is that the video? There's no way. Oh my god, it really is. Look at
I've
this
absolutely
credits.
no idea why this took up so much of my weekend. Jesus Christ. I just wanted to grab a monster and be on my way, but yeah, this got to me. Anyway, that'll do it for tonight's random mystery
Okay, well, thank
adventure.
you. On to the next one. Why is there another terrible montage of This is just someone playing Sonic Robo Blast? think I played this like twice.
Fuck off!
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna skip this video.
Crush my cock with a rock, I must. Maximum pain I must endure. Okay, here we go.
What is this? Smash Galaxy. Guys, I need videos. This is the last one you guys queued up. I need another one. Is this DMCA? Hold up. Wait, is this DMCA? It is. I can't watch this. The fuck is this? How everybody calling Kanye?
Hey, Kanye, bro, you a whole ass nigga, bro, for real. I put my heart and soul in that motherfucking verse and you just took my shit off. Say something, nigga.
Hey Kanye, it's Mark from Universal. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
I'm
is this...
the one who put the album out. I do want to say I'm sorry, but you went to like 6 stadiums, and I'm not gonna sit there and let you go to like a 50 stadium state tour. I don't know what you were planning, but not on my watch.
Not on my
trash, bro.
watch.
Oh, here he is.
That shit
Yo,
was
Kanye.
trash.
Yo, it's Drake, man.
Well, not
Hey,
trash, but it was not
congratulations on the
good.
album. It was fire.
No, it was
And
not.
those features, they really came through for you.
Album was not fire.
Right? Right? But yeah, man. Hey, I feel like that everybody's gonna be listening to this album till like Thursday at midnight or something like that. I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, I don't know. But yeah, tell the wife, the kids, and Pusha, tell them all I said what's up, though, man.
What's good, y'all? This video is sponsored by Display.
You know, I love little kids. Kids are...
Do I want to watch this? Why did it start like that, bro? Do I want to watch this? What's up, Viz? Fuck it, I'll watch it.
You know what I like best about him? The coolest thing about hanging with kids?
Having said that, how do you plead count 1? Attempted endangering children, felony of the 4th degree.
Guilty.
I used to tutor this little Portuguese boy in math. His name was Paulo.
One time, my mom made me babysit Megan and 3 of her friends.
I was teaching him about long division, and he threw a golf club at me. A 9-iron.
Mom told me to take the kids to a museum, but instead, I took them to ride go-karts.
The club hit me in the eye, bruised my retina.
After I gave the kids these huge cups of coffee, oh man, you should have seen them on those go-karts. It was out of control.
I complained to Paulo's father, but he just shouted at me in Portuguese.
How do you plead to count 2? Disseminating matter harmful to juveniles, 1st degree misdemeanor.
Guilty.
I like tutoring, but I hate Paulo. Ah, kids.
Why is this so long, though?
Paulo.
This is so unfair. I can't believe Mrs. Hafer can just decide I'm guilty.
She can't.
What?
According to my pocket-sized school handbook, any accused student can appeal his case before the honor council.
What's that?
It's like a court, and a jury of students decides whether you're innocent or guilty.
How are you gonna make money with lobsters?
Focus, Walter. All right, Josh, I want to do it. How do I go before this honor closet?
Well, first, It's called the honor count. And second, I've already submitted your case.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
We go to trial in 2 days.
That's awesome.
And I'm gonna defend you.
Oh, that's not awesome.
No, no.
659-324.
Oh.
State of Ohio versus Jared Bell. Mr. Bell, can you hear the court?
What's up with this guy's voice?
Very good. Counsel for Mr. Bell is in the courtroom. Ian Friedman and Madeline Graham, present from the state. Kevin Brigman also in the courtroom.
Bro, I'm not watching. No. We're done. We're done. I'm not watching the rest. We're fucking done with that one. This one isn't even loading. Fuck. What is this? Sweet and savory monkey breads?
This episode of Basics is sponsored by...
I don't care.
Alright, so monkey bread obviously starts with bread, and for the job I can't think of anything better than an enriched, buttery, brioche-style loaf. So in the bowl of a stand mixer, we are combining 500 grams of bread flour, 7 grams of instant yeast, 50 grams of sugar, and 10 grams of kosher salt. Give symmetrical asymmetry, and try to do your best to not eat the whole thing yourself before serving to your guests. With all these carbs and sugar, it's less of a party starter and more of a party finisher. Over on the party starter side of things, we've got today's sponsor, Bright Cellar.
Instructor, I have to defeat him! Please, teach me more.
I understand you want revenge for your family, but it's too dangerous to fight the moon. We've tried many times as a collective to defeat him for over 2,000 years. But now it seems like he's more powerful than ever.
I don't care how long he's been around. He has to pay! You can't defeat him! Not now, at least. You've yet to even learn and master the technique Shudder. Then I'll learn it, whatever it is. It's not that simple. It takes over 10 years to train your internal energy before you can even attempt this technique. I don't have that type of time, instructor. I need to defeat him today. Today? Well, I guess we could attempt to try the other method. Yeah, it'd take like 10 minutes if you drink this. Why is this not the first choice? Because, you idiot, it's dangerous. If your body rejects this substance, you'll explode and then die.
Okay, why'd he drink it like that, bro? That looks like some shit that would happen in SpongeBob.
I regret everything. I regret it. Why did I take that? All right, I'm ready. What? No. This has been a tremendous amount of pain for at least 10 minutes. I'm not. What next? Well, if you truly have enough internal energy now, to learn Shudder is to dedicate the next 3 years to constant training.
Bro, he straight up said...
Where are you going? Man, give me 8 minutes. I've done it. Nonsense. I never even told you what it was. Was that it? Yes, that was it. You still don't have what it takes. I don't believe you truly mastered the technique.
Okay, we get the joke.
So let's do
Zelos the genius.
This is gonna be cake. Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Damn, I must be a genius. Double Demon Fang!
Legend has it.
Wait, what? How it's actually made chocolate chip cookies?
Chocolate chip cookies were invented in 1930 by an American innkeeper who ran out of baker's chocolate. She improvised by breaking a semi-sweet chocolate bar into small pieces. Instead of melting, the chocolate merely softened, dotting the cookie with chocolate chips. They look homemade, and they taste homemade, but this home is a factory. Each ingredient goes into an industrial-sized mixer, starting with edible detergent to help clean the machinery during the cookie-making process. Then brown sugar is added, followed by an industrial-sized cube of butter. For other types of cookies, industrial-sized spheres or pyramids of butter may be used for different consistencies. A really big mixing thing pulverizes the ingredients thoroughly for as long as it takes to pulverize them. Then it's time for the secret ingredient, chocolate chips.
Okay. That's a lot.
Next, flour. Followed by ground flours.
That's a lot.
And then powdered flours from the ground.
That's a lot.
The final ingredients are beaten whole eggs and vanilla beans harvested in Madagascar, New Jersey. Mixing resumes until the cookie dough begins to look like cookie dough.
Okay.
The factory is secretive about recipe specifics, but if you're curious, they're exactly the same ingredients you'd find in a tube of Pillsbury cookie dough, except with more natural flavor. After scooping up a handful to munch on, workers transfer the cookie dough
it looks
to a
normal, but I
machine
don't
called
like it.
former. It's called this because it not only forms the cookie dough, but it formerly used to be a machine designed to crush baby chicks during poultry production.
Okay, next video. Alright, let's watch Marvel.
What's the secret? That means you can do a combo into another combo with a super, but that combo is not landing any combo, but when he's not done, it's still a combo. You understand? Hell no. What the fuck is that called DSC?
That's a classic, man. That's an absolute classic. Alright, let's watch a Scott
Hey all,
video.
Scott here. Happy Cyber Wednesday, the first Wednesday after Cyber Monday, the official holiday for all things me. Cyber Monday is all about deals, and regret, and Cyber Wednesday is when we all do holidays based around people buying the items stores desperately want to get rid of. I never said I didn't like it. See, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are fundamentally the same.
I can't tell if this is an ad
This
read.
year, the Cyber Monday deals were pretty much the same as the Black Friday ones. The Ash Wednesday deals were terrible this year, so I was really looking forward to these days. Look at this, we have all these fun deals on Play-Doh. That was a fun thing to click buy on, but it doesn't really make me feel complete. We all know the only reason to buy a lot of this stuff is because we're bored and haven't spent money in a while, so best possible thing to buy would be something that affects
He
my
doesn't
life
do
in
ads?
a positive
Oh.
and fulfilling way. While there aren't any adoption deals going on, I was looking for some deals at the hospital this year. This gunshot wound is really starting to piss me off. But that's when I saw it. A deal and a pet? That covers most of what I want out of my offspring. Let's do it! So while we wait for that to get delivered, I will watch every single Chia Pet commercial available on YouTube to know exactly what I'm in store for. You know there was a Chia bull? Here we have the newest addition to the family. Lincoln. I'm cool with Lincoln, could never tell a lie, wooden teeth. I've always liked him. Ever since I learned about Lincoln in school, I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool, I want to grow one. Look at him, you just want to see him with grass in his skull. So we have to soak the chia in water. Regardless of the method, it feels like I'm drowning or waterboarding him, so I'm just gonna give him a bath. Now we gotta spread these chia seeds. I ran out of them halfway through. I panicked and used chili for the rest. It's all the same.
Bro.
So we gotta keep watering Lincoln to keep the chia healthy and growing for the next 1 to 2 weeks. I can't wait that long. I have a Lincoln to raise. I don't want to wait for it to grow. So I looked up some advanced chia pet techniques. All we need is some gloves and a hammer. We put the gloves on, take the hammer and swing. Damn it! Okay. This article name is starting to make a little more sense now. Well, Lincoln, we had a good run. But your time has come and it's time to send you off like any other pet. What better way to mourn the loss of a loved one than to fully replace them? I bought a backup. A hedgehog. Look at him. I can't wait to be a better Lincoln dad to him. I won't kill him. I'll treat him like any pet should be treated. I have a unicorn now. A new chia pet means a new packet of chia seeds, so I'm going to take this opportunity to pour some on my head to live a day in their shoes. It's going to be great. I'm going to feel so... 3 pets died and my foot hurts today, but I have one last shot to make things right, because
This shot would have been great if he was like wearing a wig or something.
Start to raise Daniel from Karate Kid. For sake. So I realized I may not be cut out to be a father. I tried the whole treat an egg like a child for a day thing, but you can't spread chia seeds on those. But I did take out life insurance on the pets, and now I can cash that out and afford a trip to the doctor, just for a little checkup, you know, my foot hurts, that gunshot wound, you know, just the basics. The chia seeds gave me a yeast infection on my head.
Cool. Alright. I don't watch much, Scott. Creating an evil Paper Mario cartridge.
As I briefly mentioned not too long ago, I recently purchased a Nintendo 64 console and a used copy of Paper Mario. Just for fun, I figured I would check out the previous owner's save files. The first one had 10 golden little oinks in the pen, and given the fact it's only a 3% chance to get
Should
a
I
single
stream this
one,
game,
I was
chat?
surprised to say the least.
Would you guys
But
want to
then it
watch
got
me play
thinking, if I were to sell my own cartridge,
Paper Mario
what
64?
would be an interesting way to set up the files for the next owner? After all, we do have quite a few glitches at our disposal.
I've already beaten it though. Yeah.
Let's begin by appropriately naming our saves. Personally, I would choose something that spells out a forward sentence, such
Don't
as,
choose these files.
files."
Okay.
The goal here is to create unique files that prevent the player from ever progressing. Starting with file 1, we can play the entire game normally until after beating chapter 7. Instead of heading to Star Haven and taking the fight to Bowser, return to Mount Lava Lava. The room before the Lava Piranha boss becomes full of magma following the eruption, preventing access to those areas. However, in this exact position, facing left and using Lackluster clips us out of bounds. Holding left at this point causes Mario to respawn on the edge of this rock, resulting in a small window where down right can be input. Performing this glitch correctly should spawn Mario underneath the magma so we can continue forward. Unfortunately, another exploit is required to advance, since there is an invisible wall in the middle of the room that cannot be escaped. Luckily, Lackluster is very broken, and his position can be manipulated by mounting his cloud, hopping off, and using him once again at the right time when he begins to approach Mario. Our position is offset through the wall, and we can maneuver out of bounds to bypass the softlock. This repeats the eruption sequence, which is responsible for ending Chapter 5 and playing the next Princess Peach cutscene. The keyword there is next. Sure, the game plays the correct Peach cutscene if our story position is in Chapter 5, but the thing is, we're in Chapter 8, and there is no Chapter 8 Peach intermission. We are prompted to save the game immediately before the cutscene plays, and doing so after this glitch causes the file to permanently softlock, since no such cutscene exists. Choosing this file will now simply force the player to watch Bowser's castle endlessly in space.
What the fuck?
The second file will use that same Peach Warp glitch, but to a different effect. Ensure most of the game is cleared, up to Shiver Mountain. While there, Mario encounters these pillars, each containing a fairly decent item. You are free to take the items, however, a block of ice will descend unless you replace it with something else. If you decide to leave any of the ice blocks and then use Peach Warp to automatically complete Chapter 7, Mario will be teleported to the front of Crystal Palace, beyond the Pillar Room. Saving the game right before that Peach intermission may give the player a temporary false sense of hope, as Chapter 7 does have a Peach cutscene. But this experience will be short-lived, since there's no way around the icy wall when attempting to leave. File 3 will take a much different approach. This time complete up to Chapter 5 and reach the largest room in Mount Lava Lava. Ensure Mario has only 1 health and no life shrooms in his inventory. Notice a couple springs are placed here, 2 of which are connected, with the higher spring leading to the platform with a save block. Normally it is impossible to move while the save block text is active, but by hitting only the high spring, movement-related memory addresses are improperly set. Combining this effect with a spin jump into the block allows us to retain control, making it possible to save anywhere in this room. The difficulty here is that pressing A will not only cause Mario to jump, but will select a highlighted option. We need to clear a few steps, but also need this selection box.
What if the person who
active.
gets this just
By
deletes the
switching
files
between
and it's
both
just a
options,
waste of
there is a
time?
window where a jump can be safely executed. To help explain this next step, keep in mind falling on a spiky enemy outside of battle will force us to first strike it, which ends up hurting Mario for 1 damage. By taking the zipline for roughly a second, then selecting the top option while jumping off by inputting A, we save directly above a spike top. The automatic jump attack instantly results in a game over, sending us back to the main menu. If this file is chosen again, Mario will take damage before the player can intervene, causing infinite game over screens. Our final permanent softlock will take advantage of Goomba. It seems like I talk about him every other video, but for anyone unfamiliar, this guy is only supposed to follow us temporarily. His grandson Goombario ends up joining Mario's cause, but if you skip that whole scene using a series of frame-perfect inputs, Goomba is stuck by our side. Eventually, he does get replaced when we obtain other partners. Despite this, he remains unlocked and only is selectable during battles, solely due to skipping Goombario. For the sake of this video, Goomba can remain in hiding until Chapter 6 is complete, in which case we will need to enter a fight to make him our active follower. Upon entering Mayor Penguin's house in Chapter 7, Mario is accused of murdering him, and the local residents restrict anyone from leaving until the true culprit is found. At this point, we are required to use Sushi to swim underwater and retrieve a warehouse key to find a suspect. The problem is, with Goomba, attempting to switch partners will crash the game, turning the screen into something like this.
Bruh.
Hit the nearby save block, and it won't be too long before an unsuspecting player realizes they are stuck in Shiver City. Selling the game at this point would greet the buyer with possibly the strangest files without hacking. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching.
That's kind of cool. I would have just put all the save files as the fucking castle. Alright, Broly's racist.
I'm going to rip you limb from limb, you stupid fucking monkey. No, no, impossible. I'm not racist.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got your Arby's delivery here.
I didn't order Arby's.
Oh, it says right here that you ordered it about 20 minutes ago, right?
Let me see.
All right, look, yeah. No, you ain't order Arby's, but look, hey, this is my first time seeing a customer, bro. I just want somebody to eat Arby's, bro.
I'm good, bro.
I don't see nobody at the restaurant, man. We don't even got
I feel you. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Hey, complimentary meal, man.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I'm saying, then you can have it, though. Take it, man.
But stop. Hey, bro. I'm good. I'm good. Good, man. Damn, bro. What the fuck?
McDonald's delivery here.
I order McDonald's.
Oh, well, it's on us then. It's okay.
Wait a minute. Man, you the Arby's nigga, bro. Just leave, man. I'm not eating it. I'm not eating it.
Man, give it a chance.
Bro, no, nobody We got the meat. Listen to that shit, bro. That shit sounds dirty. That's dirty.
Nah, somebody eating this.
Hey, stop. Get out of my house. Get out.
Hey, come on, try it. Look, try it. Man, what are you doing? Hey, you better not throw that shit. I put my heart and soul in it.
But get out of my house.
But I'm not. All right.
I don't want to watch this. Who linked this? I don't want to watch this. Viz, what the fuck?
And 0.
Hi, mommy. Meow.
Okay, kitten 1.
Hi, mommy. Yan.
Alright, kitten 2. Mommy. Meow.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Hey, mommy. Meow. Meow.
Please have something funny.
Right,
Please have something funny.
4.
I'm over here stroking my
There we go. At least it ended in a fucking funny video. We tech those.
La vueltacilla, uy, buscando el spike. Muy buena porque Fox se queda bastante.
Sí.
Bueno,
pero el castigo de Leo no regresó a tiempo, bien castigado, diciendo
no midió bien
se
la
regresa
esquina.
a la orilla.
No midió bien la esquina y uy, es lo que te digo, creo que
Offstage,
ahí
el tech de Jesús,
Otra
el
vez.
segundo tech de Jesús,
La piña.
el tercer tech de Jesús, el cuarto tech de Jesús, el quinto tech de Jesús, el sexto tech de Jesús, el séptimo tech de Jesús, el octavo tech de Jesús. ¡No! ¡No! ¡Wow! ¡Wow! Elvis!
I straight up thought he was just gonna just say we tech those in English randomly. All right, what is this? Hi, Herbert.
Hi, Herbert.
Hello.
I fucking forgot about this video. I fucking hate whoever linked that. Bro, this is 20 I'm not watching this. This is 20 fucking minutes.
One word.
Nakey Jakey.
Gamers. 2 words.
Hold up. When was the last time he uploaded? A year ago.
Gamers. 3 words. Gamers, pro gamers. We're talking about the
Can
last
we link
one.
video game
Today
music?
We're talking about competitive video
Sure,
games,
I guess.
aka electronic sports, aka esports, aka yeah, Dad, I'm an e-athlete now. Look it up. It's a thing. The year is 1991. Wait, that's actually not far back enough, so try it again. The year is sometime before 1991. Yeah, I mean, that works, I guess. The first official video game competition was all the way back in 1972 at Stanford University, where primitive gamers were competing for high scores in a game called Space War, and the prize for the first place winner was a year-long subscription to Rolling Stone magazine. Ooh, cool. But the real e-girl hours started in 1980 with events like the Space Invaders Championship thrown by Atari,
Stranger
which
Things
attracted
kids.
more than 10,000 aspiring pro gamers and is widely credited as the first major esports event. And esports would continue to grow throughout the 1980s with games like the aforementioned Space Invaders, Pac-Man, and Donkey Kong, and would even birth one of the first famous e-athletes, Billy Mitchell, who is
Yo,
so
fuck Billy
cool.
Mitchell.
Okay, so like I was saying, the year is
Hold up.
1991. Athletes, Billy Mitchell, who is
What game is that from for that music? It sounds so familiar. It's a 64 game.
first famous e-athletes, Billy Mitchell, who is so hot and cool. Okay, so
I think
like
it's a
I was
fighting
saying,
game.
the first famous e-athletes, Billy Mitchell, who is so hot and
Fuck.
cool. Okay,
Oh, that's
so
gonna
like
make
I
me
was
go crazy
saying,
for the next
year is
fucking day.
1991. Street Fighter 2 just hit the arcades and it is
No,
just
it's no, not the
rocking
Castlevania.
peas
No,
and
no, no.
Mitchell.
This song right here.
Mitchell, who is so hot and athletes. Billy
This part.
Mitchell, who is so hot and cool. Okay, so like I was saying, the year is 1991. Street Fighter 2 just hit the arcades.
from a fighting
and it is just rocking peonies and genies worldwide. Because multiplayer in Street Fighter 2 didn't translate to just taking turns or competing for a high score. Yeah, right, Grandpa, sorry, but fuck that. This is real-time player 1 versus player 2 head-to-head battle. This is combat. This is competition. Now that's what I call
What is this fucking song
this now
from?
iconic
Fuck.
and landmark video game not only laid down the groundwork for like the entire fighting game genre as we know it, but it sent shockwaves through every genre of video game that came after it, and also it had a really good soundtrack, and also Capcom released it like 600 times. Without Street Fighter 2, there's no GoldenEye, there's no Super Smash Brothers, there's no Halo split screen. Jesus.
Oh, I miss Halo.
The 90s marked the birth of modern esports as we know it. We got the Nintendo World Championships in 1990 that toured across the United States and tested gamers by making them play sections of Super Mario Bros., Rad Racer,
Why can't
and
I remember
Tetris
this song?
all back to back while competing for high scores. And then we got another one of those for
I
the
know what it
Super
is. I know what it is. I remember what it is. Nope, it's not that. Diggity dog. Diggity dog. No, it's this game. No, I know it's this game. It's this game. I know it's this game. Come on. Hey, hold up. Oh, this is the fucking throwback. Is it this song? Is this one? I fucking knew. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. I fucking knew it.
1994, and also me in 1994, because that's when I was born, and one day I will die. In 1996, we got the now famous fighting game tournament Evolution Championship Series.
That song literally triggered memories from when I was a fucking kid.
And Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. God damn it, Capcom! See, this is what I was talking about. We got multiplayer first-person shooters like Quake that you could play online. What the dude?
When I was a kid.
56K, more like 56. Can you please get off the phone, Mom? I'm godlike right now, dude. 1997 saw the first nationwide online tournament, aka Red Annihilation for Quake, that eventually included a super intense IRL AFK JK LOL tournament held for the 16 finalists at E3 that spectators could spectate online in-game from their home. Ring ring, hello. Oh, it's the future? And the winner, Thresh, was even awarded John Carmack, the developer of Quake, his personal Ferrari for winning the tournament, but he wanted a Geo Metro, so he gave the Ferrari back? What? I made that offer up. In 1998, we got freaking StarCraft, aka the government of Korea. Maybe that's a joke I shouldn't make. Some of the most popular esports of today: fighters, shooters.
You guys hear about the Chinese government limiting gaming?
Not forget also me
to 1 hour.
And one day will die. Competitive
you
gaming
can't play on
only
weekdays
continued to
or some
blossom
shit.
In the early 2000s, thanks to games like Counter-Strike and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Super Smash Bros. Melee and Halo and Halo 2 and Halo 3. Okay, we can talk about Halo. You don't have to twist my arm, dude. Ow.
Dude,
Ow.
Jake's fucking video.
Stop it, dude. Stop.
His series on Halo 1, 2, and 3 is so good.
Online with games like Halo 2 in 2004, that was a fucking moment. MLG had seasons for Halo 2 and Halo 3 that felt like real-ass sporting events because they fucking were. With sponsored teams and fan-favorite e-athletes like Walshy, Strongside, and the legendary brothers Ogre 1 and Ogre 2. And me, Ogre 3.
Receipt for your payment to Microsoft Canada for $40. Oh. I bought Tales of Arise. I don't know why I just got that email.
One. At this point with esports, it's getting to a point where it's like, if it's on TV and it's sponsored by Boost Mobile and the intro music is fucking Breaking Benjamin, then I'm pretty sure it's a real thing now, Dad. In the late 2000s, being a full-time professional gamer was starting to become more of a reality than just a dream. But then
take me back, dude. These were the days.
Did its classic move known as constantly changing fucking everything, and we got Twitch live streaming in 2011, and now you don't even have to compete in official events to be considered a professional gamer. As long as you have the skills to entertain, you can make a living by live streaming on Twitch and even get sponsored by pro gamer organizations like Cloud9 or FaZe Clan. If I was in FaZe Clan, I'd be FaZe Corn Nuts. And if you are competing in major tournaments nowadays, holy shit, dude, the prize pools can be insane now. Let me break it down for you. The International, Valve's annual Dota 2 tournament, started in 2011 with a prize pool of 1.5 million, which was unheard of at the time.
That one guy
it was fucking 25.5 million. Ninja
the OG team that won twice.
$10 last year.
That guy's fucking set for life. I don't remember his name.
And I haven't even talked about how huge MOBAs are in Korea, because I don't understand what the fuck is happening on the screen right now, but you best believe when I hear this dude scream pentakill at the top of his lungs, I am very aware that esports are fucking huge now.
I watched one international. I don't really watch Dota though.
But still, if you're not a gamer, Why should you care about any of this? Because esports finally make a fuck ton of money and you get to dye your hair and get a sick gamer chair and have sex with all of FaZe Clan? No, silly. You should care because of this.
Oh, yes. So good, dude. So that'll never not impress me. That is, I love that moment.
This stuff, this is why you should care about esports. It's Daigo doing the impossible. It's Goofy hitting this clutch-ass snipe to help win a crazy close game. It's Snacks playing CSGO like it's fucking Metal Gear Solid and it totally paying off.
They're a man to the good here, Virtus Pro, but that is massive.
How did he not see him there?
But Snacks is walking around and just walking in a Snacks wonderland. He got to die, epic effect. He waited, and then he finished off the job. You just had to wonder, when was he going to pull the trigger?
It's Swag throwing a pistol in the air so that Kenny S thinks it's a flash grenade, and then he comes around and he does this. Oh my days, it's so sick. I also really like CSGO. It's fucking this.
Well, I think, you know,
Oh,
Abs has been a fan of
bro, come on.
That trouble doubled extremely quick. The Pikachu chant is humongous here. Oh man. Silent Wolf.
We've seen a lot of 4 stocks on this stage before.
But 45 seconds, Silent Wolf might be down to his last stock.
Is he going to get it before a minute passes? Well, let's see. He's right near the edge. Oh my god! Destruction!
Axe is a fucking legend, dude.
That was
Axe is a fucking
emphatic.
beast.
That was amazing.
That's why you should care about esports. It's the comebacks, it's the rivalries, it's the teamwork, it's the creativity, it's the inspiration, it's the iconic moments, but most of all, is fucking passion. Some of you might be asking, well, why didn't he talk about speedrunning? Because according to Wikipedia's definition of esports, that could technically be an esport, and my answer is that that's just a lot to unpack, and also, I'm gonna make videos in the future, so... If you like playing competitive games like Smash or Mortal Kombat or whatever, see if there's any local tournaments because I'm sure they would love to have you. Also, this video has 2 sponsors. Just kidding. They're not sponsors.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was
going
gonna fucking skip over.
I think is really cool, wacky, awesome, and I want to share.
Okay, what's next? No one's going to Croc 2 locals. Why is this shit taking forever?
Hey everybody, it's Markiplier, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's, Part 6.
Snap at Freddy's.
That's some good milk. Bring me a bucket of cream mix.
Or is there like random laughing in the background? What the fuck? Okay, we have a Twitch clip here. Fucking Hugo.
Content warning. Open RP. Yo, bro, the combination of the in-game alarm and the song that started playing. Holy shit.
Are you fucking serious?
We've seen this. Also, this is hella DMCA, so. Again?
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He got this? He got this? Huh? He got this? Let's go, Justin! Oh shit! No! Okay, okay.
Yo,
Let's go, Justin!
he's like, fuck.
No! Okay, okay.
Hey, you know what I actually want to watch? I want to watch Jake's. Yeah. Where they at? Where they at, though? Wait, there they are.
Halo 2 has been one of the most highly anticipated games probably ever because the original game was so outstanding.
35, 40 people here, and they're all about Halo, and they all post on these online forums, and they're all like these internet beings that like we finally get to shake hands with.
Few video game series have reached the massive heights that the Halo games have. It's a series that exploded out of the gaming community onto Monday Night Football ads, Mountain Dew cans, college dorms, high school cafeteria. I feel like I'm kind of going backwards here, but Halo was everywhere. It was unavoidable. My name is Jakey, and if you'll join me, I'd like to dive deep into how Halo
He's not on his medicine ball.
It is today. Also, Merry Christmas. Shit, I'm allowed to say that, right? I'm just messing around. I run the show.
I was uploading
Back in the
2016,
90s,
5 years ago.
Kilimanjaros, Halo developer Bungie was a well-established studio on the Apple Macintosh. That's called irony. Started by hot boys Jason Jones and Alex Seropian, Bungie had released successful games like Marathon, a futuristic FPS that actually introduced using only the mouse to freely look up and down, in Myth, The Fallen Lords, a strategy game that I do not have a fun fact for. When Bungie began development on Halo for Mac and Windows, it actually started out as another top-down
Bro, this whole
RTS
video is
type game where
copium.
the player had these big open worlds that they could explore. During development, the studio realized that a third-person perspective would better fit the explorative nature of the game, and in 1999, Steve Jobs introduced the public debut trailer of Halo at the Macworld Expo. Now, it was around this time that Microsoft was on the hunt for games to launch on their sacred
Microsoft?
box,
Wait,
and
Mike, you own Halo?
Bill Gates could smell money on them Halo rings. So they bought Bungie Software, turned them into Bungie Studios, moved them out from Chicago out to
Mike,
Washington.
that's actually
and said,
facts.
Look, Bungie boys, gonna go ahead and need you to put the game on the box, please. Okay, thank you. God bless. At some point, Bungie decided that a first-person perspective better fit the design of Halo, and what's cool is that the move to Washington actually influenced the iconic landscapes of the first Halo.
Fun fact, there's a skull behind that waterfall.
Large bodies of water, dead space marines. You know, it all really came together. When Halo launched, Microsoft's advertising squad added the subtitle Combat Evolved, and while a part of me doesn't like it, Halo 1 couldn't have had a more fitting title. Halo changed the way people played shooters, in more ways than one, but first, I want to talk about what I mean literally. Also, the holiday spirit is really hot. It was getting hot in there. Halo offered a twin-stick control method where the left stick only controls the movement and the right stick only controls the view. This choice was meant to replicate the setup and precision of a mouse and keyboard, and contrary to popular belief, Halo wasn't the first game to use this control scheme. It was just the first to do it exceptionally well. I mean, GoldenEye offered a twin-stick setup if you used two N64 controllers, but as if 3 handles wasn't enough, Can I go ahead and have 6 of them, please? There's quite a bit of factors that go into what makes Halo controls feel so good, but a big part is the aim assist. Separated into 4 categories,
Actually, facts.
Halo's free look design came with some minor tools to kind of help the player aim where they want.
Halo aim assist was so good.
Acceleration. Basically, aiming speed starts slow and then starts to speed up the longer you hold a direction. This makes it so that you can react accurately without 360 no-scoping everything. Snapping. Think of this as a sort of soft lock. While the game doesn't completely take over control of your aiming, if you're in movement
that shit,
and
bro.
an enemy
Oh.
is in view, the game will slower your look speed and sort of drag your view along with an enemy. Friction. Your aiming speed decreases when the reticle passes over an enemy to help you be more precise with your shots. This happens whether you're moving or standing still, but does not work with certain weapons such as the sniper.
Console Halo does
Bullet
feel really
magnetism.
fucking good.
This just means that if your reticle is on a target
I was
enough
playing
to
Halo
make
the
it
other
red,
day.
the game will be
Still
generous
feels-
with the
Dude,
hitboxes
Halo
and
was just
sort of
the best
bend
game
the
ever,
bullets
man.
to hit the target. Not like that though. So the baby geniuses at Microsoft and Bungie made aiming work on a console, and it feels really, really good. But what about jumping, weapons, grenades, melee, crouching? What about all that stuff? Enter the control scheme / shooter design that nearly every single console shooter still uses. Like, seriously, it's barely changed since 2001, and Halo 1 still does it better than most. Whoa, dude, that's wacky ass. Not only did the lack of immediately accessible buttons on a controller impact the control scheme of Halo, but it was the structure of the game itself. During the development of Halo's combat and AI, it was actually the sense of exploration in open environments from the earlier versions of the game that led to Halo's free-form combat approach. Wide open areas instead of hallway shooting galleries meant making AI enemies that weren't scripted, but instead could make their own decisions and deal with a variety of combat situations. This made every encounter feel fresh and organic. And to quote a Bungie dev, Jamie Greismer said,
I want Infinite to be
I think
good
the main goal with the Chief
so
as a
badly.
character was that he sort of always has the ability to use the tools that he has at his disposal well enough to accomplish his objectives. So you don't always get to choose what weapon you're gonna have. You don't always get to choose what vehicle you're gonna get, but the Chief is just so incredibly competent at everything that you're going to be able to use whatever tool you can scrounge up, that you're going to be able to overcome whatever fight.
but why are you
you
using
can.
rockets
The
on
reason
some
I'm going
fucking-
on this
okay.
design tangent in relation to the controls is because they
Wasting
fit
rockets
each
on
other
jackals,
perfectly.
bro.
Unlike PC shooters where you have this giant arsenal of guns to cycle through on your keyboard, in Halo you can only carry 2 weapons at once, but you can pick up any weapon that an enemy drops except the sword, but because that's coming later. Not only did this make it easier on the control scheme because it was just, you know, go ahead and hit that Y button if you want to change your gun, but it added a sense of strategy and customization. You may find an ammo stash to refill your Magnum and assault rifle that you already have, but there might also be a sniper rifle there. But the sniper only comes with like 10 rounds, so you'd have to make all your shots count. It's these choices that create a different experience for every
I'm pretty
person
sure
that
the
plays,
sniper in the
and
original
Halo's
Halo
great selection
came
of
like
weapons made for a
with
lot
so
of
much
fun
ammo all the
strategic
time.
combos to use. It maybe also helped that you're playing as a goddamn super soldier. Master Chief, he can melee attack with any weapon at the press of a button. That's the B button. He can throw grenades farther than Brett Favre throws pigskins on Monday night at the touch of a button. L trigger. He can jump ridiculously high. A button. He can easily zoom in while aiming with certain guns. I don't know, go ahead and click that right stick in. He can strategically teabag his
Even
enemies
looking at the
whenever he
original
wants.
360 controller fucking
Click the
gives
left
me
stick.
nostalgia.
And he can stop the action whenever he damn well pleases.
Yeah, it had 60 rounds in Truth and Reconciliation,
That's
yeah.
just that's the start button. But strategy. Along with the 2 weapon setup, another Halo design choice that's stuck around since 2001 is the regenerating shield. While this may not suit all modern shooters, it complemented Halo's combat situations beautifully. It encouraged a more offensive approach to combat because it gave you some wiggle room to work with before your health began to drop. It became a game about testing your limits and skills under pressure, while also acknowledging your environment from when you needed to back off and recollect yourself. It was a big combination of the game's control scheme and its design that made Halo so easily accessible yet so incredibly deep. It also helped that the sound effects were fat and explosive. The animations
Hey, why you
made
gotta use the
guns
word
like
fat,
assault
bro?
rifle feel like they're gonna destroy your hands, and the non-intrusive HUD was simple, but gave you all the information you needed. It's a game that welcomed casual players with open arms, but had the depth to entertain the hardcore enthusiast. And this is why the multiplayer exploded.
Halo was just
Multiplayer
done
split
right.
screen had existed
Perfectly
on console for
executed.
a while at this point, with games like Perfect Dark or personal favorite, Conker's Bad Fur Day. While they had a skill ceiling for things to get competitive, they never
Is it weird that I like
quite
won
reached
the
heights
most out of
their
the
PC
campaigns I played?
counterparts.
No.
Halo
You can like
bridged
whatever
that
you
gap with
campaign you
Combat
want.
Evolved's deep gameplay and its system link features.
To be fair,
Four
I'm
Xboxes,
not a
4
huge fan of
TVs, 4
2's
Halos, and 16 gamer girls. 16 player matches
campaign
of
and gameplay.
Slayer, King of the Hill, Capture the Flag.
I like the story,
and
but
whatever other
I'm
modes you and your buddies came up with.
the way the
became
campaign
possible
is
on
laid out. I'm not a
console.
big fan
This
of
is
it.
where Halo's massive growth truly began. I mean, this game was like crack. It was so accessible and addictive. 16 people trying to play Halo were a dime a dozen. Kids held LAN parties, adults held tournaments. To say that you were the best at Halo were some
I don't think I've
fierce
been to a LAN
fighting
party either.
words. Because Xbox Live wasn't launched until 2002, the only way to get your Halo fix was with real people.
This was still
Master
I was still
Chiefs
too
would
young
drive
at this
across the
stage of
country to
Halo.
play Halo, and an inconvenience of no online play actually helped build a massive community of fans and lovers of Halo that would connect over a game about shooting each other in the face. Being able to shit talk with the people across
These people that you're seeing here right now are now currently 20 years older and probably look extremely different.
the hall, reflecting on awesome moments of teamwork with new friends post-game, the LAN parties were a beautiful thing. Speaking of beautiful things, you didn't think I wouldn't talk about the music, did you? Composed by Marty O'Donnell, Halo's soundtrack captured something special, something otherworldly
They
for a
did
video
Marty
game.
so
Wanted to
dirty,
make
man.
something
They
ancient
fucked him
sounding.
over.
Marty, just play the clip.
There was no musical ideas at that point, and all of a sudden in 1999, 2 days before, or just a few days before Macworld 99, when Steve Jobs came back, we had an opportunity to show Halo for the first time to an audience. And so it was during his keynote address, and we had this great opportunity. So one of the guys here, Joe Staten, who's our writer, came to me and said, we need to be able to show Halo off to the world. And I said, well, we need really great music for that. So give me a shot at writing something.
Why is this? What is this
And,
camera work?
So I knew just
what
the
the
general
fuck?
idea of what it was going to be, and we decided it needed to sound epic, mysterious, and ancient. And
Marty, he's.
I was driving over to the studio.
He
and thought,
did.
well, monks sound ancient. And
He
I started
did a
saying
game
some
re-
monk chants in my head.
He did this a game called Golem, and what was the other game? Also, what happened to all of his videos? He took all of his videos down. Wait, he actually took down a bunch of videos. He had a bunch of Halo videos explaining the ideas of how he composed all these Halo songs. Wait, what the fuck? No. Those videos are really good. Marty's Twitter no longer exists. Wait, what? Did he just leave the internet? Oh.
Recently, Martin O'Donnell, Halo composer, made a YouTube community post stating that he might have to delete his YouTube channel soon. He then made another post referring to huge legal fees and corporate bullying. This, of course, had people very concerned, wondering what was happening. Over on his Twitter, he said that he may have to leave the games industry for good, and reiterated that his channel would soon be shut down. In response to people's inevitable questions, he simply said, "Ask Pete Parsons." Pete Parsons is the CEO of Bungie. It's unlikely to be Halo considering Microsoft owns Halo. Marty does seem to have some Destiny content uploaded on his channel though. Take this all with a grain of salt. Of course, we still know very little about the situation besides it being supposed corporate
I remember this tweet. I remember him tweeting this.
bullying. To be honest, in my own opinion, this isn't out of character at all for Bungie as of late. Considering their increasingly scummy behaviour such as the say no to rage situation, it's clear now that it wasn't Activision holding Bungie hostage when they made all those poor choices on Destiny's
His shit's
release.
literally all wiped.
343 Guilty Spark.
Yeah, shut up. Literally all the stuff that was involving with Halo is just gone from him now. That's so sad. That's actually so disappointing. Because there was a really, like... Oh, fuck. I hope someone, like... Did someone download those videos? And re-upload them? Please, God, tell me. I remember how the videos exactly looked. It was just black with the title of the song, and he would like do voiceovers explaining his process. God, that's so shitty. Fuck. Good song, by the way, right here. Very good song right here. It goes like... That's it. Or is it this one? I knew that opening note, that's it. Yeah, fuck this company, dude. That's so shitty.
Came up with that melody and came in and recorded it and boom.
The fact that even though after all of these years he hasn't touched anything, like he's so happy with the Halo community and the fan base and what they do and how much they respect him.
The fan base grew.
And they
they
still fuck him over.
Modders proved that it was ripe for online play. Fan creations like Red vs. Blue exploded in popularity. The stage was set for a sequel, one that somehow had to be better than the original, one that was ready for Xbox Live. When I started writing this video, my plan was to talk about all three of the original Halo games, but as you just watched, there was so much to say on just the first one alone. I'd like to make a follow-up
I'm actually really
video,
bummed out now. That's so fucking
maybe two more of
crappy.
them, about the other two giants in this original trilogy, but what do you guys think? What's your favorite Halo? Do you like the flood levels? Slide into my DM on Twitter and I'll 1v1 Magnums only you on a hang 'em high. Before we part ways on this holiday though, I gotta ask you one thing. Does Halo CE stand for Halo Combat Evolved or Halo Changed Everything? Until next time, see you guys next week or something. Dark bless.
Wait, people are expecting a Xenoblade announcement on the 8th? Why are people expecting a Xenoblade announcement on the 8th? Is that an anniversary date or something? Thing about the Xenoblade website. Fuck the video game industry, man.
I think we spent years, frankly, at this point, saying how do we ratchet the bar across the board up for Halo 2?
The difference between good enough and awesome is so big, and I mean, there's standards set by everyone here that, I mean, good enough sucks. You can't do good enough.
After reinventing the console FPS with Combat Evolved, Bungie would make a game that somehow managed to make its monumental predecessor.
Monolith's
look
website is
tiny in
down for
comparison.
maintenance. Oh.
That game is Halo 2.
No! Mighty, no!
Hello and welcome back to my little video series on the original.
I'm gonna be
Halo
real. I
trilogy.
really just want to watch this video.
Can you tell us what you remember about the battle?
We'd been fighting for a while. On the 7th day, we ran out of ammo. We had to scavenge all we could from the weapons that had been left behind. The pistols, shotgun rounds, a handful of grenades.
Do you remember where you were?
When Master Chief armed his grenade, I was in the back of an overturned Warthog firing an M41.
How did you manage to keep it together?
We knew Master Chief was still in the fight. He gave us hope.
2007 is often cited as one of the best years for video games, and with titles like Super Mario Galaxy, BioShock, and The Orange Box, it's hard to disagree with that claim. But even among these greats, only one game managed to become something that felt much larger than a video game. One that not only encouraged playing with others, but extended a hand beyond the gaming community, beautifully illustrating why so many people could be so emotionally invested in a video game. One that made everyone believe. Of course, I'm talking about Halo 3. Hello, and thanks for joining me for the third and final video in my series on the original Halo trilogy. If you're new to my channel, I do recommend watching at least the Halo 2 video before this one, but with that out of the way, let's finish this G-dang fight. Unlike the development of Halo 2, Bungie knew right from the start that a Halo 3 would definitely be in the works, and while part of the team would continue to work on content for Halo 2 in the months surrounding its launch, the rest of the studio immediately began laying the foundation for Halo 3's story and design. With Halo 2's ball-busting cliffhanger of an ending, it was clear that the studio not only needed to deliver an epic conclusion to the series' story, but they also had to create a much more detailed game on Microsoft's new HD console. The new console meant new possibilities for Bungie, but it also meant that a lot of work would need to be done to make any Halo 2 assets not look like complete dog ass in HD. After working hard on the project for 2 years, Bungie finally unveiled the first cinematic trailer for Halo 3 at E3 of 2006. The trailer had gotten the Halo hype train chugging away at full steam, and with a year left before launch, Microsoft aimed to capitalize on that hype as much as possible. After the massive success of Halo 2, Microsoft knew that Halo 3 had a shit ton of potential, and with an advertising campaign costing more than $40 million, Microsoft's primary goal was to not only excite and appeal to the more hardcore Halo fans, but to capture the attention of the casual audience as well. They wanted the Halo 3 launch to be a gigantic event, one that was not only covered by gaming publications, but the mainstream media as well. The advertising campaign began with a TV spot entitled Starry Night that aired on December 4th, 2006 during a Monday night football game. Being a mix of live action and CGI, this ad didn't directly show any gameplay footage, but it did introduce aspects of the game such as the bubble shield and the return of the assault rifle. This ad was followed up by a public beta test of Halo 3's multiplayer, which was accessed by either visiting the Halo 3 website following the Starry
Save the
Night
bees!
ad and signing up for a code, or buying certain copies of the game Crackdown
I
that had promised
I
access
asked
to the
for
beta.
Crackdown
The beta test featured the
so that I
maps
could get into the
Valhalla,
Halo
High
beta.
Ground, and Snowbound, and also featured an early version of the Save Films feature, but I'm going to talk about that later. At E3 of 2007, Bungie followed up the beta test with a new trailer, one that contained cinematics as well as gameplay, along with a live-action short titled Arms Race. The short was directed by Neil Blomkamp and was Halo's first foray into a live-action setting. Arms Race was the first in a trilogy of live-action shorts, which together created Halo Landfall.
Wasn't this
The
like?
compilation served
Didn't
as
this
a
lead
prequel
into
to Halo 3,
District
tying
8?
the events of the
Or
battle
District
to
9 or
Master
whatever the fuck
Chief's
that movie's
arrival.
called?
And with the third short airing on Discovery Channel's website, the films aimed to introduce new viewers to the conflict of Halo 3, while also making the Halo universe feel a bit closer to home. Now, other than the mass amount of promotional tie-ins with shit like Mountain Dew Game Fuel, the final piece of Microsoft's ad campaign was a series of spots all ending with the tagline, Believe. But before I talk about the Believe ads, I first have to admit that if I seem overly excited or biased, it's because I think these are the best advertisements for a video game.
Oh, Mike, I remember that too.
Don't get me
Yes,
wrong,
I
there's
remember
a lot
that.
of other great contenders, but for me, without a doubt, these are like my absolute favorite. The Believe ads all center around the fictional Museum of Humanity, featuring documentary-style interviews with surviving members of the battles that take place in Halo 3. The museum features relics of the Covenant War that players have fought in throughout the entire Halo trilogy, but the relics also cleverly give a glimpse of what's to come in Halo 3, such as the addition of the Brute Spiker weapon. The interviews with the fictional veterans feel genuinely emotional and personal, and they all revolve around John 117, the Master Chief, you know, the guy you get to play as. It's a super unique approach to get someone to buy a video game where no gameplay is shown, but instead you get an emotional depth that is rarely seen in an advertisement, let alone one for a video game. The series of ads culminates with footage of the diorama that's on display inside the Museum of Humanity, featuring an insanely detailed, handcrafted battle between the humans and the Covenant. With Chopin's Raindrop Prelude No. 15 playing in the background, there's something about it being a diorama and not CGI or live action that somehow ends up making the ad feel much more real and personal, and never fails to give me the goosebumps.
This was such a good ad campaign. Fucking hell. Did that diorama get auctioned off? I have no idea.
Right. Sorry. Just, let me recover from that emotional roller coaster real quick. Okay. Halo 3 launched on September 25th, 2007, making $170 million
Bro, I was
in the first
12
24
years
hours in the
old.
US alone, and would end up selling over 8 million copies worldwide by the end of the year. So, it did alright. Halo 3's gameplay is very much just an extension of Halo 2's, with some slight changes and additions. Dual wielding stuck around this time, with the addition of more one-handed weapons such as the Spikers and Maulers. The assault rifle from Halo 1 returned, the Needler was no longer dual-wieldable, thank God, new power weapons were added such as the Gravity Hammer and Spartan Laser, turrets can be ripped off and carried around temporarily making you feel as badass as possible, awesome new vehicles like the Mongoose and Chopper were added, deployable items like the Bubble Shield and Healing Gas and Electro Orb were introduced, and the battle rifle is still the king. Long live the king. Even disregarding its massive arsenal and features, Halo 3 just feels super good to play. All the guns look and act exactly how you'd expect them to, and the sound design is just... it is heaven. For the record, I do think Halo 3's gameplay is the peak of the entire Halo series, but I mean that's just my opinion. If you like the battle rifle and Halo War is better, then dog bless. Although I mainly want to discuss the brilliant multiplayer of Halo 3, I do briefly want to say a couple things regarding the campaign. The campaign of Halo 3 seems to be a bit polarizing among fans of the series, with some loving the epic set pieces and variety of locations, and others disliking it for feeling too short and underdeveloped.
It was too short, in my opinion.
Personally,
I wish it was a
I'm
bit
a big
longer.
fan of Halo 3's campaign, but not just for the well-paced action and variety of areas, but for its art design. 10 years later, this is still the prettiest Halo game to me, and although the later
I think that's
titles
why I don't like
technically
2
have
that
much more
much.
detail,
2's
polish, and
level
textures and
variation
shit,
was not
there is a
that
very
expansive.
warm and inviting
There were a lot
quality
of like
Halo 3's
alien-like
visual
levels
design
and barely
that
any that were on
I am
Earth.
just in love with. Even though the game renders at 1152 by 640 and is locked at 30 FPS, the payoff is the beautiful usage of high dynamic range lighting in environments that brilliantly use color and style to hide the limitations of the hardware. Whether it's the ancient Forerunner architecture set against the wilderness, or the bold
Fuck is
use
in
of
my eye,
color
dude?
on multiplayer
Fuck,
maps
ow.
like Guardian or the Pit, Halo 3 is a visual treat. However, Halo 3's biggest accomplishment wasn't the campaign or even the art design. The real beauty of Halo 3 is its ability to connect players in a ridiculous amount of ways for a ridiculous amount of fun. Not only could the campaign be completed with 4 players now instead of 2, but the excellent multiplayer from Halo 2 was expanded on in almost every way possible. The multiplayer matchmaking on Xbox Live had been refined, giving players a wealth of playlists to choose
Team
from, ranked
Squad,
or social. On
bruh.
the social side, you got modes like the free-for-all Rumble Pit, team-based Social Slayer, and the wacky-ass Action Sack. But on the rank side, you got the big boy shit like SWAT and Team Snipers, as well as an official MLG playlist with the same settings and map rotation from the then successful MLG Pro League for competitive Halo 3. And among all of this, 4-player split screen was possible during matchmaking with guest accounts in the social playlist or with additional Xbox Live accounts signed in on the ranked playlist. This wealth of options was topped off with an easy-to-use interface where every player logged on can open
I miss
up
this
their own
menu so
unique
much,
settings
dude.
menu to change their controls or the
I
appearance
miss
of the
this
character.
menu so
This
much.
time,
This
offering selections for
floods
not
my
only the
fucking
color of the
mind with
emblem or
memories.
character, but for individual armor pieces as well. So the Xbox Live matchmaking offered a large amount of features and flexibility, but perhaps you noticed earlier how the main menu said custom games instead of split screen. Halo 3's wealth of multiplayer options contained all the stuff you'd expect, like changing the weapon set on map or basic player traits, but also wacky shit like advanced respawn settings and custom power-ups. The immense variety of game variants was only further expanded on by map variants, which were introduced with Halo 3's Forge mode. To this day, Forge mode blows my mind. Basically, Bungie had already designed beautiful and interesting maps, but then in Halo 3, they gave us the tools to not only drastically alter their maps, but to practically make entirely new ones as long as it fit within a map's asset budget. You could edit weapon placements, vehicle placements, item placements, spawn placements. Don't like something? Change it. Want to build a big old ramp for your racetrack? Do it. With Forge, Bungie not only gave players the tools to change how a Halo game plays, but they let you essentially create new games within the sandbox that game variants and map variants had to offer. This allowed for community creations like Rooster Teeth's now famous Griffball, which would eventually make it onto Xbox Live matchmaking as its own playlist. Oh yeah, and you can do all of this in 4-player split screen. I have so many fond memories of playing Forge at my friend's house, constantly trying to drop tanks on each other while creating the craziest shit we could think of. And whenever anything amazing would happen in these multiplayer matches, Bungie had blessed us with a time machine to relive these moments, also known as the Theater Mode. Along with Forge, Theater Mode is a console innovation that still amazes me. Basically, Halo 3 would save data from every recent multiplayer match you've played, and then allow you to relive and watch those moments again in real time as the game engine read the data to recreate everything that happened down to the most precise detail. This means that it's not just captured footage of what you saw during a match, but instead a recreation of the entire match, allowing you to fly around and view any moment from any angle, even slowed down to a
No,
frame
not
by
the
frame
music,
speed.
bro.
This meant you could retrace your actions to see exactly how events played out, or to see exactly how you got 360 no-scoped by an 11-year-old child. Theater mode also allowed
Hey, that's
capturing
me.
screenshots, and matches could even be viewed with up to 4 players in an online party. The neatest part of theater mode was that if your friend claimed he got a Killpocalypse with a single magnum on Guardian, well, now he had the evidence to prove it. The icing on the cake of Halo 3's multiplayer features, and the thing that really ties it all together,
Oh,
though,
not file
is the
share.
file share.
I miss
Not
file
only did
share.
Bungie give players the tools to play, create,
File
and
share
relive
is so
amazing
good.
wonders, but they also encouraged sharing all of that with others. As long as the Xbox had a hard drive, the file share allowed any Xbox Live account to upload game variants, map variants, saved films, and screenshots to their file share, to then be accessed and downloaded by others.
I remember
And if the gamer
people
tag was
would
linked
literally
on
put
Bungie.net,
Halo porn
all of
on
that
their file
content
share.
From the file share could be exchanged between accounts on the website as well. With all of these features, Halo 3 was the perfect complement to a console made for an age of online interactivity with others.
Just seeing
Because
people's
every
screenshots on
360
file
came
share
with
was
a
so
headset,
cool too.
Meeting new people and constantly being invited to custom games was a regular thing, for better or worse.
Yeah, they would make
It's
they would
funny to
make
me and also a
porn
little
out of
sad
Forge.
How a game from 10 years ago can still go toe-to-toe with modern multiplayer console games in terms of features and capabilities. In most cases, I'd actually say it's still not even much of a competition. Halo 3 is a game that is so much more than a sum of its parts. It is what everything Halo represents to fans of the series. Although Reach would expand on some of 3's features like an improved Forge mode, it really didn't necessarily need to, and there's a reason why every game after 3 slowly brought up a divide between Halo fans. In a way, it's kind of hard to be mad at Bungie or 343 for not delivering a game better than Halo 3, because there's not a whole lot of directions to go in that can undoubtedly be better than the rich experience Halo 3 delivers. It's definitely not perfect in every single tiny way, but when I think about what a Halo game means to me in terms of gameplay, art, multiplayer, and just the pure video game bliss of getting together with friends to play a game that encourages interacting and bonding with others, there is no better title in this series to represent Halo than Halo 3.
Halo 3 hands down the best soundtrack of any video game of all time. Like, no questions asked. Like, just facts. 1,000,000%. You can't beat it.
Well, kids, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you
I miss this so much, dude. God damn, I miss this. Oh, this was the peak of my childhood, man. So this will forever be the greatest game to me. Literally the definition of if I could forget a memory and relive it again, I would forget like the 5 years I had with this game and relive them all again. Such a good game. We'll never ever take that for granted, man. That shit. Oh, and then this too. How do I play? is it again? Anyways. Warthog run. Well, it's just well, which one? Because each game technically has a Warthog run. There's 3 that has it. The original Halo has it. The Halo Warthog run and Forza Horizon. 2 was supposed to have one. Did you guys know that? But it got scrapped. Yeah, see? It was supposed to have one. And like this is like it's like in the game. And these guys modded it. Here, I'll just what the fuck was that?
On the mission High Charity, also known in a game files as Forerunner Ship.
Here you guys go. You guys can watch it.
Section for a Warthog run that never made it to the final game. But that part of the map was still there, and it could be loaded in, and you could even spawn there and explore it around. And you know, with the right mods on either.
Okay, just play the mission.
Mayday! I can't control her! Ah! Pelican down! Pelican down!
My battery is low. Oh.
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the Forerunner ship as other resources in the city. The ship is so much longer.
It's pretty much like Halo 3's. It's got some cool sections. This would be impossible on Legendary, by the way.
Troops on board the Forerunner ship, preparing to leave the field.
I think like half the enemies are just standing around in this. Just not shooting anything. Time to go into the multiverse. Two was rushed. Because they wanted to get it out by Christmas, I think it was. So a lot of the campaign stuff, yeah, see, these guys are just standing around. And then there's like this random flood enemy that's never been seen ever. I know they rushed the campaign a bit.
Hurry, Chief! Don't stop!
But yeah, I think it's pretty much just the same like all the other Warthog runs. 3 is way more epic though.
The ship has started its launch sequence. It's detaching from
3's literally had that sense of panic and urgency. That's pretty much it. And then it's like the final cutscene where the beam and he's like, I'm going to finish the fight. Finishing this fight. 3's was pretty kino. Click the wrist game? This?
The Bit Wars. 64 bits. 32 bits. 16 bits. 8 bits. 4 bits. 2 bits.
Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there for tonight, chat. Gonna go cry over Halo. But thanks for everyone who tuned in tonight. Thanks for everyone who followed and subbed. Appreciate you. Sending over to Cassius. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Fuck, I tweeted it. I'm gonna try to stream every day for September, except for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're boycotting Twitch. Fuck Twitch for not doing anything about them hate raids. So we're not streaming tomorrow. Every day streams will be starting Thursday, and I'm gonna try to hold myself to it as long as I possibly and physically can. So Thursday, I'll be back, and well, I don't know. We'll think of something on the spot again. But yeah, go say hi to Cash. Okay, bye bye.